What up, though, everybody? We are live for episode. This is 117, right? Or 116, 117. I'm losing count.
I kind of lost count when we started doing
whatever episode it is, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe.
Let's go.
It is going to be a good episode. I remember this shit. I have a great crew with me. I have a special guest in the building as well. But before we get to him, I got my guy Bryce flying in from somewhere nice. B. Mike Birdie. Primetime, Mr. CEO, Mr. Jay Leno. Zeus.
We in here.
And then on the ones and twos, we got AP.
Apple cam flipping. Hold up. We got the kid in the building.
We got AP and my boy Nick. Homesick Nick.
Mr.
Shout
Homesick
out to
Nick.
the clip god himself.
Our number one chat fucking.
Yeah.
Dog, yeah,
I'm
in
still
this
gonna
thing.
be in chat while I'm here.
Yeah, I swear. Talking shit.
Yeah.
Talking about y'all ass.
Better be. Remember, it's unpaid vacation. I'm just letting you know. Listen, man, it's going to be a good episode, man. We got Future. We got Double XL. There's a lot of crazy comments about that. Some other new music. I even took this week to kind of revisit shit that I missed in the last couple weeks. So we're gonna talk about it because I know there's been some some stuff that I feel we did a disservice by not talking about sooner, but we'll get to that. For all of that, I want this to be a great pod. So, is it just my timeline, or is everybody else getting the Anne Hathaway just bomb on the timeline
For the 50th time.
Swear to
I
God.
promise you, for the 50th time, it's for the Odyssey, bro. I'm telling you.
That's it?
Yeah, she has a movie.
That's not what I'm getting on my
telling
timeline.
you, bro.
Well, she's like.
It comes out like next week.
She in a movie or something,
Yeah,
right?
the Odyssey. It comes out next.
Oh yeah, the Odyssey.
But that's
Hopefully
I
it's
didn't
good,
even know it
man.
was a movie,
Hey,
brother.
but come on.
Nolan,
I had
That's
nothing.
do
A1
your
snow,
thing.
though. Come on.
It is though, but it ain't like it's just out of nowhere though.
It's our LeBron.
What?
It's our LeBron.
I
That's our
guess.
LeBron.
I
We got
guess.
that's our LeBron.
That's one of the few whites that did
Yo.
crack.
No, the way she's
Pause?
look, LeBron's 42, balling.
Yeah, that was kind
She's
of.
42.
Yeah, but no, you know, never mind.
You could have just said longevity and left it alone, but you know.
I didn't know she was 42.
Yeah,
Shout out
she
to her.
old as fuck.
Oh, pause it for I guess a pause. That's
Come on,
there. I
shit.
didn't think it was. Yeah.
I'm just glad it's not no nothing.
Fuck with you,
November.
Ann.
All the Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
No, I'm telling you, bro. I've seen the wildest tweets of my life off that shit. That shit was crazy. That shit was insane. I didn't even know it was a movie. Dead ass. I'm being honest with you because all my
Christopher
comments.
Nolan, bro.
crazy.
It's about
I
to
heard
be
we
a
all-
big
we
one,
all
bro.
read
It's
that
supposed to be 3 hours long.
Bro,
Yeah,
y'all remember
yeah.
we all read that.
all his movies
We
are,
all
but
read
hey,
that.
Wait,
shit.
hold up.
Delivered
Let's bring
Real
back
quick.
3-hour movies, bro.
Y'all all read the Odyssey
We
back
all
in
did.
school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So you
Yeah.
know that's a
That's a
thick ass
long-ass
book.
book.
That was a 2-week
I heard it's supposed to be longer
curriculum.
than that.
Don't
I
even
did
get
not
me
read
started
the
if you gotta
longer
read the
story than what we
Iliad.
read.
Odyssey.
Oh, yo, the Iliad. We can't even put the
my
Iliad in
God.
that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
Everybody read that.
We'll watch
bitch.
that shit with no sound. No.
I was reading the Mice and Men.
We read that too.
I might go see it though.
Animal Farm.
No, I honestly I haven't been
I'll
to.
support my
I
kid.
missed
Back though.
I missed the window on Obsession. I feel like this one, like, I got to go see, like, a blockbuster. It's been a minute since I went and saw a blockbuster. I missed Marty Supreme. I missed, like, Obsession, like, these last couple, like,
I'm just gonna wait till
super
it hit
poppin'
HBO.
movies. I'm not a movie guy,
Marty
though.
You could have. I told you what to go see.
HBO.
What was that?
Dude, I got
Supreme's
I
on
pay
HBO and shit.
what
Marty
$18 a month for
Supreme's
HBO.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna let that shit hit
Bro,
HBO.
Just go see Toy Story 5.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I last week I watched.
I'm dead ass,
all
too.
4 existing Toy Story.
Bro,
movies
isn't the
in
villain, like, an iPad or some shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's dope, though. That's actually fire. That's actually fire. That's it. I got to see it. I got to see it because I've seen 1 through 4, so I do got to see that
Toy
one.
Story 2 is goated.
But I haven't been to the movies in a minute, so I think I should do that soon. All right. Enough BS. Let's get to
Which
new
one you like
music. Let's get to new music, and then we'll get to the double XL stuff. We'll get to the double XL stuff because that was a crazy conversation that spawned from it, and it's funny. But for now, we had a lot of stuff drop. We had Future, we had The Dream, we had Sango dropped, we had Project Pat, Juicy J. We had this artist that I had never heard of, PFG, who's from Fayetteville, who co-produced the whole album, rapped on. But the main takeaway here,
Lance Skywalker.
I did not hear that.
The Lance Skywalker
Take
drop.
my TDE card right now. I turn
Chuck
it in.
Strange's drop.
I did not hear the Lance Skywalker. I didn't know that guy existed.
Kalia.
Bodie
I didn't
James
know
got
that-
something out with
Boldy James.
Shout out Mark
Marcus
Mark
Precise.
Oliver in the chat. He said PFG and PFG dropped an album and he's got a Cole song on there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
so-
whole thing.
and-
That's what I just said. The
and
whole
J.
thing is
Cole.
produced by J. Cole, and J. Cole has 3 features on
And
it.
apparently he took the drums from Fall in Love by Slum Village, which
Yes.
that's near and dear to my heart. I haven't heard
Yeah.
that yet.
And also,
No,
J.
you gotta
Cole
spin it.
dropped his 4-pack of Blizzard
Yes.
on DSPs.
He put that.
Oh my God, I gotta go download it.
You
Yeah.
like that more than, you like them 4 songs more than the whole Fall Off.
I know.
Oh,
He
that
said
shit
Gold
better than
Goose
the
over
Fall Off.
everything.
It's on
That
DSPs
shit
now,
way
man.
better than the fall off.
Yeah, so that's on streaming service, and he dropped a whole 144-page magazine of
he
like
did.
shit.
Yeah.
I ordered it.
You got the text message?
Yeah, I got the text message, bro. I almost marked it as
How
spam,
much
but
was it?
it was like $40.
Yeah,
It's like-
I was thinking about ordering it too.
Nah. Yeah, I got. You can borrow it. You can borrow it. Save money in this
For
economy.
for some light reading.
Yeah.
They're gonna borrow this shit like Playboy or some shit.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. That's crazy. Nobody is looking at
said
a
what
J.
I
Cole magazine as Playboy.
I don't know about y'all. I don't trust
No,
y'all.
I don't know.
I
don't know
know
about you.
I know we have to
Laddie,
talk
you love
future.
hip-hop a little too much. The pages might be sticky by the time you
I'm
get to me,
saying.
dog.
We talking about future. I don't trust y'all.
All right, guys. I thought we were all friends here. No, I'm kidding. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit, but it's noted. I'm gonna get back to it. Future. We'll start there.
Let's talk about it.
The real me. The big reveal. Future. 22 songs, 58 minutes. We are like, I don't know the math, like 20 hours since it dropped or some shit like that. How are you feeling, gentlemen? Whoever wants to take the floor first.
Man, listen, man. Future did it again. He did it again. Future don't miss. Future don't miss, man. He don't miss. He ain't missed nothing. Can y'all name a time Future missed? I can't. It was a great album. Start to finish, it was a great album. I will say it was about 16 tracks that I really loved of the 22. The other 6 tracks, I'm going to say I just don't love them right yet. You know, I'm going to say that. But it was a great album, man. I really enjoyed it. It's great summertime music, great club time music, great nighttime music. And I'm just glad
Just
to see.
all times ever.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
So
gonna say
16
all
you like,
time.
7 you didn't.
16 I like. It's 22 songs. 16
So
I like.
si-
6 I
six.
like.
6 he
It's
did.
23.
Damn,
It's
Bryce, you
like-
just got cooked.
But it's all good.
Oh, no, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I misheard you.
I remember you said you went to private school.
That's it. That's it. Hey, you ain't got my vote for mayor no
Cram,
more.
Hey, man, but it's all
This
love,
guy's
though.
a fraud.
That's all I love, though. But it was a great album, though. I really did enjoy it.
Okay. Bryce, how you feel about it?
I mean, I thought it was a good album. I did. You know what? I don't think it's his best album. I don't think it's, I'll put it to you like this. It's funny because of all the tweets he had coming up to it, like, hey, yo, what the feature list going to be like, though? What the feature list going to be like?
He did
And
a
of
good
course,
job trolling.
the album is called The Real Me, and he honestly wanted to drop a album with, again, when we talk about features, we're usually talking about like a guest verse. Like, we know that there are other voices on that track. You hear Thug in the first track when he brings up Slime. You hear Andre 3000, but it's really not a feature by anybody else. And the thing that was interesting to me, which I was going to bring up later, but when's the last time Future had a song, and I know Billboard isn't the catch-all be-all, but when's the last time Future's had a song to go top 20 on the Billboard 200 or 100 and top 3 on the R&B hip-hop charts that was just him?
I thought you were setting it up to
That's
say
very
like
specific.
that, and then
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, because there was like thinking of his recent hits. It was like Wait for You. It was like that. Obviously, those have features. What about Type Shit? I don't think that climbed enough actually.
Nope.
Future They had got a- Cardi Future on had a it, though. feature. Cardi and
Oh yeah.
Travis. So.
Okay.
This may be his first
Do
time.
you have the answer to your own question?
Yes.
Okay.
It was Mask Off before the Kendrick
All-time
remix.
great song.
Wow.
That was the last time that he had some songs that would hit like from like mixtape Pluto, all that stuff that hit kind of high on one, but in terms of like Billboard charting, so you talk about like cultural zeitgeist, not just in like our culture,
There it
but
is.
like
There it is.
everywhere. The last song that he had that hit top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100 and top 3 on the Billboard Hip Hop R&B charts was Mask Off.
Okay.
Now that's some research.
That was the hell of a year.
That's why we love the trivia guy strikes again.
Absolutely.
So are
The
you trying to
incredible
say that Future can't stand on his own? To get
Well, no,
them top?
but my whole thing was I think that there's been a narrative that Future, like when he released, this track or the 2 CDs with Metro Boomin, people are like, he didn't release it with the features listed at first, but internet heard about the Like That song, people started going to play that. People's always try to flock to the features. I think that's why he said that tweet. He's like, okay, who you guys think the feature's gonna be? He's trying to show you that, hey, yo, I can hold a project on my own fully without having to deal with you guys, not saying deal with, but without having the people be like, oh, where's the 21 verse or the Baby verse or who's this verse? He's trying to say, yo, come watch this go number 1, kind of J. Cole no features type shit.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a choice to have no features. Before I get to that, because I did think of 2 NBA comparisons that I'm stuck between for Future, and I kind of want to test drive that take in the room. But before I get there, in my opinions, Birdie, where are you at with it?
I thought this was a very, very good project. I think Bryce made it make sense. Like, in a way, like when you listen to the entire album, you get like also different variations of Future. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the trap nigga Future. You got songs on there for different people like Hollywood. Like, that was kind of a skip for me, but
It kind of comes out of nowhere.
yeah,
it does.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That back half had
that
a
one and the
couple of
song
them.
before Eye to Eye. I forgot what it was called, but
I'll pull it up while you're talking.
other than that, I think this was a good project. I don't see what people was complaining about because
Oh,
it's
Alice.
not Alice. Yeah, I went for that Alice and the one.
See,
on
I,
that shit.
I
I like that because that was
But
a switch up.
That's like 2015 summer shit
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. That was almost like some Kanye production.
Maybe it might grow on me, but it wasn't him for me at first. But I don't see what people was complaining about because I had posted on Dirt page. I'm like, what y'all feeling about the project? Everybody like mid, skip, like all this shit. Like, damn. So I had to go see for myself.
That's
like,
Drake created.
Drake made that
monsters
way
with
too
that
catchy,
fucking-
bro.
I
He
know,
made
bro.
that way too catchy,
yeah,
dog.
that shit was.
It's over, bro. You
I
can't even be decent
I
no more.
can't believe some of these stands out here. Man.
Also, I got
I be having to look on somebody's page. Like, I know, I got Bernie on my page and shit, but like some of these motherfuckers is stands. Like,
Yeah.
if you went against Drake at one point in time, there's like no coming back for half of these niggas.
That dude who cried when he saw Drake's fucking Suburban Brigade drive past him or whatever.
He really lives his raps. That shit was so funny.
I
He
do want to
said
give
he'd
some
be
shout out to Wait Up though
Vice
too.
versa, bro.
That Wait Up had that old blues kind of soul sample. You forget that even though Honest was not as well received by everybody, Future with some of these soul samples still kill it.
Yeah, back.
I mean, yeah, the production's always going to be. Jay Leno. This is 2 phones. How you doing? How you feeling about this?
I think
You've been quiet.
We're gonna get a hot take real quick.
Yeah, I
Here
know.
it comes.
Yeah.
I ain't like that shit, man. I just didn't like it. Played it when it first dropped. Well, at first my Apple Music was broke for the first couple hours. I played that shit before I went to sleep. I'm like, fuck it, I'll play it for breakfast. Played it again, same shit. Played it again about 2 hours ago. It was all right. It wasn't nothing like. It ain't nothing like crazy to me. It's a couple songs on there I fuck with. The beats on there is crazy, but like it just wasn't. It ain't do nothing for me. And then like the whole feature shit, like him not having no features, bro. Like I get it, but like nigga, the fuck.
I
Like
feel like Jalen think he can't stand on his own, man. That's what I think.
shit, that's
If
cool.
you come to him for a Future album for features,
And that's
But I think
Nigga,
that's how a
and
lot of
that's
people.
the man he put against Jay-Z.
Nigga, I don't
But
need.
I think that's how a lot of
Wait a
people
minute, hold on. I
concede.
ain't done yet. I'm about to. Y'all
Hell
fuck.
no
I ain't done
way,
yet,
man.
nigga. Hold on, bro. Relax.
Let him get it off.
Hell no.
Sean
I wanted a couple features on that bitch. I don't need a whole bunch of features.
No, for sure.
It wasn't shit on there,
where the features at?
but 3 stacks.
Where that?
And the 3 stacks song is my favorite song on the bitch. I don't.
Yeah.
That shit is one. It wasn't it for me. Y'all could fuck with that shit, but that shit was ass to me.
So okay, so all right, so you're saying ass. Like,
Ass is
That's
crazy.
crazy because
Hey, look, man.
it's not like Future did anything
Bro, that shit was ass.
drastically
Hey,
different.
look,
It's like the same
on par,
Future.
It's on par
With
with
That's what I'm
everything else
saying.
he
I
did.
feel
so like,
what's the
is
problem?
it? Hold on. So because I want everybody to get me and Chris gotta get our like first reactions out too, and then we can have some overall discussion. But I just want to clarify when it comes to. So is this like lower tier, like of his discography, like mid tier?
Compared
Like,
to the rollout, yeah, lower tier as fuck.
okay, all
The
right,
rollout was good as fuck.
it was. I agree.
The
with
album just ain't matched that. It might grow over time, but that usually don't happen when I play Future shit.
that. Yeah.
I usually fuck with his shit when it first dropped. Me usually,
Yeah.
I don't know how most niggas are, but like when he dropped, I usually fuck with it off the rip. This one, I just ain't really.
Okay.
So yeah, that's
Chris?
just me for.
Let me flip real quick. So as far as future projects go, I mean, it was cool. Like, I'm kind of in between Jay Leno and the rest of the panel of like, I wasn't necessarily disappointed, but I wasn't like wowed either. Like, to me, first of all, I think that it really like the front half is kind a little weak to me compared to like I feel like it really picks up like halfway through. And also, I mean, look, it's called The Real Me. This is arguably one of the least introspective Future albums I've heard in a while. There's nothing. He's not. There's nothing.
Yeah.
He's not talking about him. He's not going any. I've heard him go way deeper. I would say that I Never Liked You was more introspective.
And
than this
Future.
album.
Future
And
especially.
and Hendrix and all the.
Yeah.
I did so to call it like The Real Me and like kind of promote it as this like introspective album or more introspective album. I don't think that we really got that.
Did you
from
buy? Did you buy into that title? Because I didn't actually. Like I didn't. Like I honestly didn't think anything of the title.
I mean, first of all, you know how I feel about titles like that. My
No,
Turn,
for
The
sure.
Real Me, My Story. I think
For sure.
I think
Yeah,
they're
you
lazy
kinda
titles.
set it up.
But that was kind of how he was promoting it. Was like it was supposed to be, you know, a little bit. Even if in the Apple Music description, it's like, oh, it's a crack.
Rollout was great.
But you see
Yeah.
a little bit deeper in the future, but I don't think
And
you
I-
really get that from.
I
this.
think the most introspective record, actually, you might be right. I may have just missed it because the most introspective record to me was like Radio, and that
Yeah,
was like the lead
right.
single, where that
Yeah.
was like him. He was kind of somewhat talking about, you know, like his place in the mantle, you know, like it was kind of subtly talking about, you know,
But see, Bryce-
how shit was going down the last couple years, where he was at with it.
See,
Like there
you
were
make
some
that
vague
face, but
lines,
That
but
being the most introspective is.
I don't think that was the most introspective to me, honestly, though.
But I don't think there's a whole lot of options for that either.
Yeah.
Not that makes or breaks the album.
Anyways,
also,
yeah, go ahead.
a couple of just other small points. There was a couple of songs that felt a little phoned in, like kind of just abruptly ends, like stops rapping and lets the beat fade. Not really, like, you know, playing into like the overall song structure of that shit. Now that being said, like there are songs I really liked. Alice, I liked Money Over Everything a lot. 2018 is pretty fun.
2018 I love.
It's dumb. I'm not gonna say it's a good song,
No, I will.
but it's fun.
I will.
I think it's.
I will
fucking
say it's a
silly.
good song.
It's goofy. It's reminiscent of his the beginning of his verse on
King's Dead, yeah.
King's Dead.
It sounded like someone shot that Negro in the nuts and he was just trying to rap after.
But then now there's a couple other songs he tries that high pitched shit. No, it does not work.
No, yeah, there was that.
There was one he
was
tried to
Hollywood
do, like,
the
kind
other
of
one?
an art. No, he wasn't like super high pitched on R&B. I forgot which one it was. It was towards the back half.
Yes.
That he tries to like do high pitched like R&B. It does not work.
Yes.
The auto tune's out of key. It doesn't really make the mark at that point. But overall, I mean, look, it's not off first listen. Not my favorite Future album. I'll let it grow a little bit. But also for the bulk of what I get from Future album, I think I got what I expected. But also, I feel like I've heard him do a lot of these ideas better before.
So, where I was at with it when I first listened to it was I sat there and I was like, okay, there's some interesting things here. But first listen was in a corporate setting. And I was like, all right, I got to give it a fair spin.
Dude, I think I text you
So
about
I
that.
threw it, yeah. Yeah, you actually did, and it was like literally right as I was finishing listening to it, so I laughed about that. And then I gave it a spin in the car, and then like a little bit on the speaker before the pod and everything, and it changed my opinion because the first time I listened, I was like, "Is this low effort?" Like it felt low effort to me. It felt like remember how he dropped "We Don't Trust You" and "We Don't Trust You Still," and it was back to back, and those were like structured songs and everything, and then he comes out with Mixtape Pluto, and it was fun and it was cool. And look, like Future to me almost doesn't have a bad album except that "Save for Me" shit. But other than that, like he has shit everywhere. So for me, I was like, all right, with Future, you know, Mixtape Pluto was cool. It was what it was, but like nothing like stuck like that.
It came and went.
Yeah,
it very much came and went.
It just felt like I'm gonna put this shit out, right? So I listened to this the first time, and I felt that way. And then I listened again, and now I am noticing a bit more choices in production, choices in writing, choices in the in like the ad libs and like just the background. So I guess you can rope that in with the production as well. But I'm noticing changes of it after the first listen, and then the back half, like you guys said, it kind of got experimental. He was kind of trying some shit, but I thought it felt so low effort because it was like every song is 2 minutes, no features, and then my head went to what Bryce brought up was like, do I want Future to stand alone? Or do I just want him around like the other greats? Because Future around the other greats is absolutely electric. And
I think Future, if he was going to stand alone, he needed to make a more cohesive body of work.
Yeah.
This did not need to be
but like
26 or 27, whatever songs it was.
Facts.
It needed to be like
12 songs. That shit would have been
12 songs would have been a
12
banger.
of the most fire songs on there.
Yes,
This
because
been
there are
top
some
3
great
of the
songs
year,
on here.
Period.
And
There are
that's
some
not
great
even
songs
just
on
Fu-
here
that's not even
that
just
I
Future.
really like.
Any artist doing 22 songs with no features gets
But-
fatigued. It gets.
But-
it's very hard.
It
to
could
do
be-
Can
that
I
and
can
make
I
it
say
perfect.
can I
That's
say
way
this?
hard.
Can I say this though about this? This is the one thing, and I'm glad I love our podcast because last week it put a lot into perspective with me when it came to Future. When we were talking about his discography, and like every album or mixtape even we pointed to, there was like one song that's like, yo, like this shit should be in his verses set, or this shit should be like in his when he's retired, but he's playing
Greatest
his
hits.
his greatest hits concert. Like every single project
has one.
This one, I mean, look, does anybody feel like there's anything in here that's going to stick? Now, I don't think that this is a bad project, but like, is there anything that's going to stick out into his great upper echelon catalog?
Then
I don't think
if you
so.
pick the top 20 Future songs of all time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
What is we still don't trust you have?
So that would be the only other one to me that doesn't have it.
I mean,
probably,
I say this, man.
or one of the only other ones, because there were a couple,
since like 2013, man, like Future is, once you one of the
People
top
love
artists
that
like that,
record,
you polarizing. But Future, to me, I feel like every album that comes out, like the first maybe like 4 days of Future being out, it's always this exact conversation about it. Like, oh my God, is it this gonna? And then it's like that one song cracked for everybody, and it's like, oh my God. I remember it took, like when Mask Off came out, I remember people did not fuck with Mask Off.
It took a minute for Mask Off to hit.
But it's like once
no,
it hit.
but I never liked you, bro. We knew off the rip where shit was going.
Yeah, he was in a different
We
bag.
knew
that game.
we
Well,
knew
but-
off
yeah,
the
But
rip.
that
Off the rip.
began
Yeah, but I feel
when
like
that hit not because of Future's verses. That hit because we knew what that song was about to
Oh,
start.
I don't know. I knew by 7:12. I knew what time it was.
Yeah,
I
but
knew
I'm-
it was over.
Well, I just
712. I
say-
knew. Yeah, we all.
I knew
that.
it was over. That's track 1. I knew that album. I knew already. I could pause it after midway through 7:12,
Which
and
album?
I never liked you.
I never liked you.
I could.
That's what I thought.
So-
That's what album I thought he was talking about at first. But he was
time
talking
you
about
on,
High
nigga?
Off Life. I'm like, yeah, no, you
wanna go
tripping
hear that
number
shit?
one.
No,
yeah.
now, if
Yeah,
I-
that was crazy. That was crazy.
Can I ask a question to y'all real quick?
Yes.
Fucking up.
I know Future sometimes
to
will
get us
drop
copyrighted.
multiple projects in like the same year, then take
Yeah.
a year off, then drop multiple projects.
Hey, but I will say,
Oh.
either I think it's gonna be one of these 3 songs, 4 songs. Excuse me. It's gonna be
7
It's gonna be
songs.
Konnichiwa.
I
It's
think
gonna
Anishu
be-
has a chance.
It's gonna be Trench Coat. It's gonna be Snow and Skyami, or it's gonna be 1-2.
I like
Notice
Trench
how I
Coat.
said it got strong in the middle,
Trench
and all
coat.
those songs
Trench
are
coat was
right
my
next to each
shit
other
on that
damn near.
Trench
Coat,
coat
he
and
was
snow in my.
cracking on
I
Trench
don't
Coat.
see them though like being like.
Generational.
Yeah, like no, like dog, like they're not even touching like same damn time.
All right, Bryce, continue.
But yeah, sorry.
Oh no, you guys are fine. No, because I mean you were answering the question that was actually
Yeah,
asked.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
proposing a whole new thing. Because one thing I was thinking about with this, when it comes with this, is we know Future has a tendency to drop like multiple projects in the same year, and I know it's just came out today, so it's kind of hard to look forward. But what do y'all think is next for Future? Do you think like, because a lot of people really thought this was going to be an album with a lot of features. Do you think he got something in the canon?
No.
Do you think that he going to try to rest on this for a minute and let this be the album?
Well,
Like I said, the fact that we're questioning the effort. Sorry, the fact that we're questioning the effort makes me think that there is more in the tuck. If you had to ask me to bet in the next maybe not like 6 months because we're almost at like we're halfway through the year, but like in the next 8-9 months, I think Future's
So this
back.
is a little late. Normally, historically, he's kind of dropped some shit in March, April, and then in September.
Yeah, like towards the end of the year. I think.
um,
Go ahead.
oh, I was just about to say, like, with him dropping the whole solo project, and you look through his resume, you see he has Super Slime, you see he has World Time to Be Alive, you see he has World on Drugs, Lil Baby.
going with this?
What was it? Lil Uzi, Baby Pluto,
Baby Pluto and Pluto, yeah.
and Pluto.
Yeah.
I think it's a possibility
You're gonna get
that
a
he
collab.
get a
next.
collab album. So
But now,
I love that take.
Who would
I
it
think
be?
that's right. I think that's right.
But who would it be?
Yeah, that's the
I don't.
question.
I honestly, my thought process in this was by him saying all that. Look at who the features are. I think he gonna drop another Future album, but it's gonna be like all features, like all the people he wants to feature
Like
with.
almost like Future's like DJ Khaled, where it's like every record
Yeah.
is like.
all I know is I want another DJ Esco collab. That would be fucking
That-
fire.
that would
He can
be
have
sick,
some features
yeah.
on there or whatever. But
See, I was only thinking
him and
artists.
DJ
Well,
Esco,
artists, but
They ain't
that
missed
too,
before.
Yeah,
him and
that's a
DJ
good
Esco
pull.
is just legendary.
Because-
Yeah,
Bro,
because,
this
like,
does feel like I don't want to disrespect this album because I do think that this album, like front to back, like there's almost nothing in there that I'm like I hate this song, but that's that's pretty common with me. Like I don't hate many Future songs, but I will say that like all the way through, it's like it's a cool listen, but like it doesn't have a lot that like grabs me to return. So I don't want to call it like low effort. But at the same time, it does just feel like this is either, like you said, a setup or just floating. Because I mean, look, we know what time it is with rappers. We talked about it with the two biggest in the game the last couple of years. Sometimes you just float some shit out so that you can renegotiate your contract and re-up. I have no idea what Future's contract is. This
But
could be an album that this could be
I
an
think
album
there was-
that
I
gets
think it was
in the
more
next
than that.
bag and sets up like.
he's under like a smaller subsect of Epic Records,
Yeah.
which is I didn't ever.
But I'm
would've
saying,
thought
like-
he was on more of a. 'cause
and-
Epic is it's not a major, but it's
Yeah.
not.
It's not the
big.
major.
Like
It's not a
forever,
Sony.
though.
It's
Yeah,
not
he
a
has.
It's like,
UMG.
it's like if major's A, then
But-
it's like B. But
I who would I love that question. Who would we want to see as a album? Because like he hasn't done anybody twice
that's
yet.
what I was gonna say.
So there was a rumor going around before the album dropped when people were talking about features, which obviously was way off. But because of his run with J. Cole, because of his past
Okay.
work with Kendrick, and because of Ran to Atlanta, that he was going to be the first to have all three of the quote-unquote big three
Damn.
on his album. Obviously, that didn't come to fruition, but I think that there may be some, like, if there's a little smoke, where he may have songs with J. Cole, may have some other songs with Kendrick, may have some other songs with Drake. He could put together the big four.
I think it's too
I don't think-
controversial.
I don't
yeah.
think he is, but it'd be
Always.
fire if he did some shit.
It
like,
would.
if he broke it down into like 3 different like little EPs, or just like maybe like 3 or 4 tracks for J. Cole, 3 or 4 tracks for Drake, and then 3 or 4 tracks with Kendrick.
The
That'd be
narrative
crazy.
would be great if Future
I
was the
like
one
how
who
you
brings
say the best
everybody
for
back
last.
together.
And, well, here's the thing about it. I don't think that, from what I heard, it was not him trying to bring him back together. It was just like, yo, I got some songs with you.
No,
I got some
but
songs
now
with you.
that's-
That
what
was
it
what
would
he.
turn
That was
into.
what he
Yeah,
said on
but-
radio. That's why I said it was introspective, is because like it was kind of like what he said in that GQ interview where he was just kind of like, look, hey, like I'm Future, like I don't give a fuck about what they got going on. I know that I'm the truth. Like
It'd be
And
fire.
I feel like Drake. I feel like Future through all of this, through like the last 10 years, through all the friction and everything, Future has been like the one constant.
cool with
Where
everybody.
Yeah, he's good with everybody. Like everybody knows when you get on the song with Future, you good.
Yeah,
He's the one who was
everybody
questioned
respects
through
him.
The fucking like that.
But
You know,
who
and
would
him
you
and
guys
Drake.
want to see
But
going
even
back
on
to
like
the
that,
question?
even on like that, Future don't.
doesn't address
He doesn't
shit.
address Drake at all.
No, he doesn't address anything.
That's all Kendrick. And people take about the fact the album, We Don't Trust You, We Still Don't Trust You. It's a Metro Boomin and Future
Future just
album.
talk about some random bitch.
Because what was his last? What was his last major album before that?
I never liked you.
I
yeah.
Never Liked You. So it's just a continuation, realistically,
Yeah.
of that shit.
But no, going
Kendrick
back to it,
ruined
let's
like that,
let's
too.
let's think this through because I like the ideas here. Because I don't think yet. I mean, we'll see. One day maybe he will, because there was alleged rumors that he was hurt over like the fact that Drake did a project with 21 instead of him. So maybe like a him and Drake thing. But like let's assume everybody that he's done an album with is off the table. So that means Drake, Thug, Uzi,
who are like the best contenders.
who are like the best, like the people I want the most with a Future
The
album.
person I want the most is probably not gonna happen, but I think a Drake and Gunna album would go
I
crazy.
think talking about with Future.
I'm talking about with
I
Future.
mean,
yeah.
not Drake, but
Future and Gunna?
Future and Gunna would go crazy.
That's possible.
But
I think
It's not. It's not.
fucking-
I don't think it's possible,
I just
but
hope
it
it's
would
not
be
Lil
fire.
Baby.
I
It would
think
be fire.
I think the most likely would be Future and Lil Baby.
I think so, too.
I hope not.
But I think that he maybe could get
I can
Lil
see
Baby
But I
to
think
rap
he also
like
is
Lil
smart
Baby
enough
used
to know
to
that
rap.
that fire cooled out a
Lil
bit.
Baby,
I don't
Baby's
think-
already
I don't think it's gonna be with anybody in Atlanta right now at this moment.
His Future low key just did the World Cup. Future on fire right now. He really can do anybody he wants to.
I mean, Future and Tyler had that song. What about Future and Tyler?
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Man, Future's just trying to crack. That's it.
Well, no, but hear me out though. It would be cool if he did a collab album with like an R&B
I think so.
artist. That would be pretty fucking
Like
sick.
Sierra. No, I'm kidding.
Ariana,
Summer Walker.
Yeah.
Future and
Oh
Rihanna.
my
Summer
God,
Walker goes
that would be
nuts.
That is one of the
painful.
most toxic shit in the world.
That
boy.
would be
Kehlani
painful.
Or
Summer
Both of those.
Walker. Give me Summer or Future.
Hey, that shit
Yeah,
crack.
it's got to be someone. For sure.
I'm trying to think who would.
Who'd you say?
Right back.
Rihanna. Rihanna comes out of retirement after 10 years to fucking do. A
Well,
collab
they do
album
have
with
they
Future.
do have a couple songs together,
nice.
Love Song and Selfish,
You know.
Diamond.
and both of them are kind of bangers.
Yeah, I just, yeah, I feel like if Future's gonna do the collab shit again, I feel like I would just listen, bro, do the Drake shit, like like
Y'all black.
I just want him to maybe drop a deluxe or something, bro. I just want some features, man.
no, or even like you said, I think was it you that said that? Like I just want to do like a project with him with features, like it's not particularly aligned with one artist. I think that would be cool too.
Because also Future is on record for like when he goes in the studio, he makes like 5 songs a night. Like he's got so much in the tuck. Like he definitely has a whole bunch of features that he already has lined up. Like so
Or with his production, bro, he got motherfuckers that just want to jump on that shit, dude. Like,
right.
Has
Now-
Future and Lil Yachty ever made a song together?
They've been on a song together for
Have
sure.
they?
100%.
I ain't gonna lie.
Jamie,
Lil
can you look that
Lil
up?
Yachty still got it. He just dropped a little snippet with his people's on. That shit was hard. I ain't
No,
gonna
Lil
lie,
Yachty's
just posted
cold.
that on my story.
Oh, pardon me.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking banger.
Hey, somebody else that I'm just throwing shit in the dark. Another person that dropped this week. Would Future and the Dream work well together?
Absolutely.
The album was fire too.
Yeah, but would Future and the Dream work together?
No,
No?
Hell yeah.
it
I think
would,
they
but it's
would.
not gonna ever happen.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think the Dream is gonna make no more step to this album.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that was just like throwing some shit in there.
Yeah, that was just
Yeah.
him.
Now, I gotta pose this question.
Kind of like that idea though.
Just because, especially the talks in the past couple of weeks, And look, I mean, I don't have an answer necessarily to this, but look, Future, we're all everybody's saying right now, at least for the most part on this panel, that we would have liked more features, and that Future is very strong with features. Does that change where he stands in the GOAT conversation if he's so much stronger with features than without?
No, because
I'm just posing the question. I'm not saying
no,
one thing or the other.
I say no because
Great question.
every like GOAT artist has had an album where it's not like the best album, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
So I think this is like one of his lower albums, like given his top 3 or top 5. This is one of his like,
Right.
lower tier ones. It still
tier.
can be good to other people, but it's like every GOAT artist has had an album where it's kind of like, but it's
Right.
not the worst, but it's not like, So
But
this is his
it-
one time to fuck up, but he doesn't fuck up.
But it's
Well,
just the difference of that
To action.
this specific album is pretty essentially no.
No, I
features.
do think features could have punched this up. I agree, and I think that he knows that because I think that there was intentional planning with this. I think that there was intentional planning with this because when you break it down and you look at it, every song is 2 minutes. Obviously, you can add you can add space for a verse and make it a 3-minute full song. But I think that Future intentionally dropped a whole project of 2-minute songs. I think he wanted to stick to that bag because, that's kind of the trend where a lot of music is
That's
going.
how it goes, number one.
So I think that I think that he wanted to have this in his catalog. I think he's looking at it. Look, I think Future, like Eminem, whatever greats you want to throw in a conversation, I think they look at their career the same in that, like, what is something I can do with this album or this project or this body of work that stands out? And I think that was Future's thing was I want to do something with no features, I don't think Future is thinking about like, I'm trying to make DS2 or I'm trying to make something that's like the best music. I want this so that this portion of my audience that loves just like me
alone,
and
yeah.
short music, they can have that and they can cook with it. They can rock out. They can have their time.
And it's gonna get TikToked, re-rocked, all types.
For
of
sure.
shit. Yeah.
To answer your question, if we pose that question in the future, I feel like we would have to pose that same question to Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is not necessarily a big hitter standalone.
I disagree.
How many songs do we have?
I mean,
that's like
444
in
is
the top 3 and top 20 by himself. No features.
He's talking about hits, yeah.
Yeah,
hits wise, yeah. But
I mean, one of
I guess-
his big crossover hit, Izzo, was not even like you talk about pop charts. That wasn't
You're
a.
talking like charts, like on a chart though, Brody, or just like in
Yeah,
general?
I mean,
No,
ain't that
yeah.
what the question was?
Yeah.
I'm not saying the criteria
He's not saying
has to be
specifically
that
charts.
they're able to that they do a solo album that
I was
hits,
just saying that
but-
because that's how the conversation kind of got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
no,
Jay-Z.
No, I
but-
think that's a
but-
great point.
but-
I agree with Brady.
No, I feel that 100%. But I'm not saying that like that is criteria. Like you have to be able to hold your own for a whole album. But like, okay, so you have Jay-Z solo 444 against this. Now it's the first day. I'm not jumping to conclusions, but as far as staying power, I think 444 probably has more than
Right.
what this.
No, I
and
thought we
will
was
end up
mainly
having.
Shout
talking
out
I think
about
you got to stay in
like,
power for different reasons, though.
I think we was
And-
mainly talking about like hits and shit because
I think it was-
the original like how it was brought up was when he said top 3, top
Oh,
20.
yeah,
Well, because my
yeah,
whole-
not
'cause-
necessarily. Yeah, I guess not necessarily hits because Future has solo hits too. And
Yeah,
100%.
well, but not as many. But my thought process in this was because when it comes to Jay-Z, I think Jay-Z lyrically is a better storyteller than Future. Future will set a scene in his own certain way where you know what's going on, but Jay-Z
Shout
was
out
going to try
Freddie
to
Felt.
tell you a story. I thought you were going to talk about another Jay. I thought because of Future's work on the Fall Off with J. Cole, I wonder if J. Cole kind of influenced him because, J. Cole had that whole platinum with no features thing. That if that J. Cole influence may have gotten the Future a
No,
little
I
bit.
think I think like I said, I think I stand on it like Eminem said it in an interview, and I think that's how a lot of the greats look at their careers the same as they look at it like Eminem's analogy was something like it's a canvas. How many times can you throw new paint on it and make it work? And I think that's what I think that this project is something that he's not trying to make his best body of work. He's trying to make something that in his catalog sticks out for whatever reason. I think the reason he wanted with this one was no features, was short songs. Those were his two goals, and he locked in on those, and then he made it to what I guess he feels his best ability.
I can agree with you on the no features. I don't know if I agree with you on short songs. I think that's just kind of where.
But
sadly,
notice every song though was 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and Future's dropped projects in the last couple years, and he's had 4-minute songs, 5-minute songs.
But you
he
look
had
at the
7-minute
average
song on the last album.
Yeah, but you look at the average length of songs; they've been falling
for
over
sure,
the course
for sure, and that's probably why he wanted to do it.
It's on sales, it's on streaming.
But Future's not traditionally an artist that will give you a whole album of 2-minute songs.
Yeah, I mean, the shortification of music is solely due to social media.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
But
Future again, we weren't expecting Future to drop Future than Hendrix. We weren't expecting for Future to drop We Don't Trust You. We Still Don't Trust You. Like it. Future
moves very different.
He
from
moves very different,
else.
but also he understands the game. And that's the one thing about it. That's why so many Future albums, I was looking back, how many of his albums went #1 on Billboard, even before he was considered like one of those like upper tier like rappers, he was still having #1 artists, or #1 records, because he understood how the game works. And I think that's just a part of how the game works at this point.
For sure.
I think that you're going to see a lot more of these features or no features that are short songs.
And we do got to get you and Jay Leno. You are the two people on this panel that haven't given a top 5 future projects list, and I expect those to be very contrasting. Oh, Nick's got one too.
I ended up putting one together.
Hey man, look at you working on.
Not in order.
Man, you got to put it in order.
Put it in order, bro.
All right.
The order keep changing, but I get it.
But
Maybe with a raise.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, he holding
Good
that.
point.
That's a good negotiating tactic.
That's a great negotiating
Yo, it's the
tactic.
free agency season right now. All right.
That's true. I do gotta talk to him later.
That's a good negotiation tactic. No, I gotta talk to you actually later. I got set up for you. But before that, so I had this conversation with shout out my dog Klotz. I love Lucas. Lucas is my dog. Shout out to Sid. He really does look like Sid from Ice Age. It's crazy. But he was
Sid from Toy Story. God damn.
No, he was hating
enough.
up shit. Honestly, both. Honestly, both. It's crazy.
Skull T-shirt and all. Yeah.
It's like Sid had a kid. But I will say that we had a conversation. He was shitting on Future, and I had to, defend Future.
Get his ass together.
And he was talking about how this guy was like not even he wasn't even a Hall of Famer. He said at the very best Future is Draymond Green. And then it got me thinking, because I love NBA.
That's nasty.
And I got into my comparison bag. I got into my comparison bag, and I'm going to test it for the sports athletes.
The sports athletes?
The sports athletes. There's two comps that I have for Future. And it makes sense because of where they're ranked, where Future's ranked all time for me, and where those players are ranked all time for me. Kevin Garnett, a 4 that revolutionized the game, that has a championship, that was an absolute monster, top 20 player of all time. And then the other one, the other comp that I like less than that one is Tim Duncan, where you just know what you're gonna get. The greatness is there, but the consistency, you're gonna get it for the most part. It's not flashy, which is funny because I feel like Future's music is flashy, so it doesn't necessarily work in that sense. But in terms of the discography, the career, Future has been like 20 plus years super consistent, you know what I mean? Or 15 plus years super consistent, just like Tim Duncan. I feel like he's Kevin Garnett. I feel like he revolutionized the game. He has a championship just like Kevin Garnett does. Dirty Sprite 2. Went and teamed up with some talented players. He called Drake. He made some calls.
You answering your own question.
I think that's what it is.
I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Garnett comparison kind of bold. That nigga can't read and shit.
That nigga say in that one interview. What did he say? Trying to read that shit. And that'll quit. What the fuck that nigga say, bro?
But that nigga said that straight bullshit. I'm like, oh yeah, nah, get this thing off the screen.
It was equivalent. That's the thing.
Equivalent.
Nah, he said it was some other shit, bro. I forgot what it was. It wasn't equivalent though. I'm gonna find the clip.
Yeah, that shit was silly as hell.
You know what I'm talking about.
We gotta make a clip of that with that dubbed over.
Hey,
Yeah,
no, but to answer what you were saying though, I really like the Tim Duncan though. I like the Tim Duncan comparison because Tim Duncan is like he got 5 rings, he got the accolades, he got the stats, but it's like when you talk about who the greatest of all time, you would say other guys first before you say Tim Duncan. But Tim Duncan is right there with everybody.
Hell no.
You know what I mean?
No.
So it's like I feel like that's future.
I'll give you KG more so.
I feel like the
the storyline for KG matches everything. Tim Duncan came out on top at #1. Future was not the #1 nigga when he came out. Not even close. It took Future a minute to get to like.
That's a fact.
And like I said,
Like
revolutionized the
not-
game
wasn't
too.
like a #1 look.
Like in middle school for us, when he dropped Magic and shit, he was not.
When he dropped Tony Montana, niggas was on him.
Yeah, that shit wasn't sweet for
Niggas
real.
was on him, but when he dropped, turn up the lights.
But listen,
it was game
but
over.
listen, though, listen.
It was game
people still
over when
weren't-
that came
people
out.
weren't fully sold on him. I don't think.
Let me
until
finish the
PS2.
comparison though. Tim Duncan won a championship like his 2nd or 3rd year. Future did not get that shit his 2nd or 3rd year.
I give you
Just think about it though. Future,
give you that.
Future ain't got 5 of them champions. He might buy 1 or
Again,
2. But like Garnett, I think Garnett, like you said, he was good. He was great. He got good. He was good at first, and he got great. Right? He left, and then like you said, he got with Drake and all that shit. Whatever.
I mean,
Metro. He got with everybody.
To
making
me-
albums.
to me,
Like,
the biggest
Honest
KG
isn't
part you
argument,
didn't
but
mention.
DS2 was really the breaking point
Yes.
with him. I think that's pretty.
That's to me a championship, and I like Cole's analogy of winning of 2014 Forest Hill Drive was like winning a championship. You know, J. Cole always wanted to hoop, but he still tried to hoop. Word on the street is Taiwan. Taiwan is recruiting.
He's
But
playing for Uruguay next.
But no, I think that like to me the biggest like the first thing that lined up with the KG comp was that Kevin Garnett revolutionized the power forward game, and I don't want to make this too much of a sports podcast, but there was not a power forward doing what Kevin Garnett was in terms of handling the ball, doing this, doing that. Future to me revolutionized hip hop.
That nigga talk shit too.
So
Shout out to KG.
I'm gonna go a little bit left of your 2.
He's
And I
Dirk, isn't he? Yeah, I'm just talking shit.
God damn,
I was
damn,
thinking-
white
I'm
man.
just talking shit.
thinking
I'm just
Dirk.
talking shit.
So, because when you first posed that, the first Kevin that came to my mind was not Garnett. It was Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant to me make a lot more sense, especially when you talk about eras.
Oh yeah.
And when you talk about where like yo, he had
Yeah,
a
I like
peak,
that too.
he was hitting, he was like one of the top.
All right, that is stamped.
Like as one of the top. He got his champion, he got his ring when he teamed up, but also there's always been consistency questions, there's always been injury questions, there's always been a little bit of toxicity questions. To me, when you said when you said Kevin, I thought you were about to say Durant, and that's in my head the whole time when you said Garnett. I'm like, Garnett's a little bit different. Garnett's got a little bit more fire. Garnett to me more is like, and again we talking about eras. Garnett's more of a Busta Rhymes than like anything else. I think that
talking about
because that's a different
Kevin
era.
Garnett is top 20 all time. Future is top 20 all time. There's no discussion.
Listen
can
to
say
me
Durant is
when
too,
you
though.
talk
I
about.
like the Durant shit too though.
I think Durant is the one
Because
that
over
is-
time they got the same way. Because Future was real quiet. Like Future pop his shit now. Kevin Durant wasn't saying shit the first 10 years of his career. Now that nigga
Yeah, he
talking
was
about
in
some,
Oklahoma.
I'm that nigga. Now, like, I'm Kevin Durant, nigga. Like Future, I give you that. The Busta Rhymes thing, we talk about that later. But the Future thing, with KD,
Where did so if he's Kevin Durant, where did it? I promise you, it's gonna get back to music, guys. But this is just my heaven.
Listen,
here.
if you listen to hip hop, you probably watch
Talk
Hoops.
is-
All
talk
right,
is
so it's all the
sports-
same
talk
goddamn
is sports and
podcast.
hoops right now.
Example of that.
I'm happy.
You are.
Yeah, but
NBA's the insider. That's why I'm being quiet.
like,
You listen to Alan
what
Iverson
is
mixtape every day.
what is? Who did Future team up with?
Drake.
that like
Drake.
that was no. That was
Drake!
no. Hold on, hear me out. That's Steph Curry. That's teaming up with Steph Curry. But where in the story did Future team up with anti-vax and fucking one leg Harden and all of that
I
shit?
feel like that was magic when he dropped on with T.I. And he blew up. He blew up with T.I.
No, he's talking about KG on the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh,
You
you talking
didn't
about
understand.
KG. You talking about
I
Kevin
understand.
Durant with
Kevin Durant.
Kyrie and Harden. Oh, that's I thought you were talking about Harden the first time. But
Future.
But the last
Really
time,
thug
but the
and
last
baby.
Harden, I say that's
That's where the analogy falls apart too.
That's like some
that's-
Lil Uzi.
Yeah,
Lil
Yeah,
Uzi
that's what I'm saying. That's what he was drunk for.
Juice
When
WRLD.
he was
Like
hanging with
Juice
the
WRLD.
Royans.
You know what I'm saying? Like
He was hanging with the
Oh,
Royans
and
at
the
that
whole
point.
time you averaging 28, 30.
And the young niggas hooping
He
too.
was
on
not
top of-
averaging 30 on that Juice WRLD project. They were both scoring 5 points total.
What?
Again, what's
That
that?
shit was
I
ass.
don't know about
Hey,
that.
yo.
Can't agree.
What?
Platte.
Can't agree.
I don't
with
like-
that.
I
You
don't
want
that
that
one.
comparison? Pluto and baby Pluto. There you go.
Oh, that was way better than World on Drugs.
Absolutely.
Man.
Way.
It was way better.
Way.
But I ain't got
Way.
nothing against World on Drugs.
Marty
I
on
just
me,
really like
Marty
that
on
duo.
me shits on everything that was on World on Drugs. Everything. It's not even a debate. Don't worry about it. You don't need to say nothing because it's not a debate.
That's not how a debate show
Know how that
works.
shit work, my boy. This your show.
that is how it works when
It's
I'm
about
right.
to be a coup.
All right. Before we get out of Future and we get to our new music and shit, you two owe us a top 5 list.
I'm changing mine too, because I send a different one in the group chat.
Oh my god, you guys are killing
So
me.
wait, what was the? What
I
was
got-
the
I got-
World on Drugs #1.
I got
shit.
7 drafts. for everybody.
So
bro.
Platte, just set me off for here. What was your top 5?
What was my top 5? Let me pull it up. Just because I don't remember it offhand.
You just ordering some shit?
Yeah, but here, let's go here.
All right.
Motherfucker ordering
So
Trojan
I had number 5 Monster, number 4 Pluto, number 3 Future, number 2 I Never Liked You, number 1 DS2. That's what I had. That was my list. And I stand by it a week later.
Okay. I don't hate it. I can say this. I think for every single person, I'm not going to hate their combination.
Wait till you hear High Off Life number 1. That shit.
Okay, well, that one would actually piss me
Don't
off.
ever disrespect. Don't
That
ever
would actually piss me off. But I think most people will have like a future that relates to them. And that's one thing that makes Future so great is he's so versatile for every person. Like me being in my age and like
Yeah, but let's jump them. High Off Life is crazy.
at number 1
Listen,
is
bro,
wild.
listen.
Let's
it's
jump
not-
them.
It's
You
not
guys
when
want to
say-
jump them?
It's
What
not
was your
crazy.
top 5?
First of all, I'll tell you my top 5. I ain't scared of you. What the fuck is we talking about?
What the fuck? You want to fight on this shit?
Hey man,
It
listen.
might be when it comes to
When it
Future.
comes
That's
to- when it
ATL's
comes to
correspondent. That's an ATL correspondent right
Yo,
there.
this
Listen,
is
man.
not fucking Drake and Chris Brown at a fucking strip club over Rihanna. It's not that serious. I ain't throwing bottles on this shit.
Hold on, cause I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm
Okay,
gonna tell you what it is every
I,
time.
I believe you.
You gotta wait.
I believe you.
All right. Where was it at?
All right. Well, you did. Well, you did that.
anticipation's
Go
killing
ahead.
me.
Go ahead. Do you have a list? Or?
I do.
All right. Let's hear it.
Old
made some
school,
shots, I
baby.
All wax.
Oh, wax. All right. So my number 1.
Bro wrote it down.
Oh, I wrote it down. You asked me to. You asked me to make sure I had
I
this
didn't ask
shit.
you to write it down. That's funny.
Nigga, I know my phone might die at any point. They have me. Let me tell you something real quick. They had me come all the way out of my comfort of Detroit to come out to Royal Oak to have to get back home.
You was at the bar before this.
Yeah, but I was had to get out here early. I had to make sure I made it on time.
I'm glad we're convenient for
Ready
you.
with that?
Yeah.
We're
Well, yeah,
convenient.
because last time I wasn't here because it was $90 fucking to get up here. So
Hey, listen, bro. You're the mayor, bro. You gotta make.
Sounds like you can
Make that
negotiate
shit
a
right
raise.
You better
Yeah.
turn that.
Yeah, sounds like
that was negotiated, motherfucker. It had just the sky had just opened up downtown.
This just it, guys. Bryce is broke. I'm talking shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge it to the Rap Cape podcast next time.
Yeah, it's bankrupt.
Put it on the company card.
Yeah. All right. So number 1 for me is obviously DS2.
Okay.
I think that's one of the best Future albums. I know it combines a lot of the mixtape Future, like his great run, but I still think, to me, cohesive body of work, that's Future at his best. Number 2, and I've been flip-flopping back and forth, but I'm going to put it at 2. I like Hendrix. Okay. I think it was a weird step out for Future, but I think he nailed it.
A lot of people put that high too, yeah.
I said the exact same thing. I appreciate that.
Okay, I got you.
Wait, would you say he hit the nail on the head?
Now, for number 3, I was going back and forth. 2. What's up?
I said which is close to number 2.
Thank you for math.
No, you just said that. You just said it was a toss-up.
I'm going to go ahead and put Monster.
Okay.
Then I'm going to put I Still Don't Like You. And then at number 5, Honest.
Wait, I Never Liked You, or We Still Don't Trust You?
I Never Liked You.
I Never Liked You.
I Never Liked You. And then Honest. I think Honest got... Like that. I think Honest is underrated. I know because I think the highs are high. I know the lows are kind of low, but I think it kind of balances out. For 6, I have We Don't Trust You. For 7, I have Future. And for 8, I have 56 Nights.
Okay. 56 Nights, man. I didn't hear a lot of people say 56 Nights. 56 Nights.
We talked about it, but I don't think it made anyone's top 5.
I don't think it made anyone's top 5.
It didn't make my top 5. It made my top 8.
Maybe one of their drafts it made it.
56 Nights was like 6 or 7 for me. So
that's just like 2015, 2016.
Dude, he was on a fucking roll.
56 Nights to me helped create what DS2 needed to be.
Facts.
Like was Evil?
Facts. Evil was up there.
Evil was what? But I'm trying to think year wise. It was like 2014.
That was 2017.
2017?
No,
it came out later, it came out like 2 or 3 years after he already broke up with Sierra.
Never mind. Because I'm thinking that's when. Okay, never mind.
I just remember that's when the weekend like started first like blowing up for real.
Yeah.
For real after.
Jay Leno, you got your list?
I mean, I'd say The Weeknd was already getting popular in like 2013. I mean, Starboy came out in 2017, which was astronomical. Yeah. But
that's too long.
But that House of the trilogy shit.
The trilogy had hit, and then
we had all them girls in our high school calling him Abel, like they know him.
Yeah, like they know him. It's crazy. Shout out
I found it.
Go ahead.
Number 1, I got DS2.
Okay.
That's my unanimous number 1. Number 2, I got Monster at number 2.
Okay.
I really fuck with Monster, man. Number 3, I got Hendrix. Just a cool counter to what he dropped when he first dropped Future and stuff.
Right.
And for you, it makes total sense.
Yeah, it was a
R&B shit. Yeah.
My 4th one is Beast Mode 2. I know that's a far-fetched one.
Oh, I hate you. That's
cool,
crazy.
Bro. I like Beast Mode 2 a lot.
Pretty hot take.
Beast Mode 2 was cool. Okay. And the 5th one is Future.
Respect. Okay.
Future is fire.
I mean,
that's respect.
Our top 3 the same, just different order. And the top number 1 is really just 2 and 3.
You can tell they're the same the way they're different.
Beast Mode 2 was cool. I fuck with Beast Mode 2.
I had Beast Mode 2 on my list.
I like Beast 1 more. I beat Beast 1 a little bit more, but
Beast Mode 2 is near the bottom to me. I don't hate that project, but it's not.
And we got our celeb shot. We got a list over here too.
Yes.
Yeah, but just because you asked me, bro, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
I had 1 I had High Off Life. 2 Hendrix. 3 Never Liked You. 4 What a Time to Be Alive. 5 Future.
Just to be clear, High Off Life is a Future album.
And DS2 is not in the top 5.
I remember waking on the weekend like usual.
I feel like everybody. If you listen to one of my and you don't see your friend group in that, bro, like then you just need to get new friends, bro. That's like the.
I feel like COVID hit you in a way that was hit you special, and I get that. Like, we sorry about that.
Hit you special.
The music special.
I don't know what that means.
Also, I just want to throw a quick thing. Incredible is not Billie Jean. That was
Absolutely
the craziest take I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Listen.
He said that Incredible by Future is on the level of Billie Jean.
That's not even like top 15.
Literally it is. If you go outside right now, roll your windows down, turn the radio all the way up like you listen to music like me, and you turn on Incredible, you're going to have a great night.
That doesn't make it Billie fucking Jean one of the biggest songs of all fucking time.
What was Billie Jean really, if we really going to talk about it?
Oh.
What really was it? What
Not
was
his
it?
lover.
A monumental song.
Listen, Billie Jean was Future before Future. That was what Billie Jean was, right?
That's such a lie.
What? I ain't the one. The baby, look, I don't know why you here.
There you go.
I don't know why you here saying that baby's mine. It's not mine. Get out of here. Get out of here, Billie
Scram.
Jean. Right? Listen, that's what Future's talking
Okay.
about. And when you turn on that Incredible,
When you
we
put it
about to
like
have
that,
Incredible
okay,
night.
subject matter, but it is that song is not
Also,
not
there
it.
are 3 million songs about the same subject matter.
yes,
Listen,
and it's
bro.
but I'm sorry, like
Billie Jean just came first. It's the same. It's just better, bro.
It came first and it's better.
Nah, Future better. But I'm saying, but it's a great song. It's a great song. I take nothing
God
away from
bless.
Billie Jean. I love Billie Jean, but when you turn on that Incredible and the beat, come on,
Nick,
come on, man.
Nick, can you please?
Come on, what
can
are
you,
we talking
can
about
we
here?
end this? Can we dead this right now?
What are we talking about?
We could.
I was having trust issues, but I've been having way better luck since you.
I don't even
Come on,
like Michael
man.
Jackson. R. Kelly better.
We gotta listen. We gotta talk about the music. We gotta talk
Shut up,
about the
Platte.
music. We
Anybody
can't
else
be-
got cancelable takes? They
we
just want to
can't
get
be
off.
just fans.
Shut up, Platte. You didn't-
We can't be just fans. We gotta be experts. Come on, let's
I
talk
don't
about
think
the real.
Taylor Swift is very talented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Taylor
another thing about Beyonce. No
And another
kidding.
thing.
Okay, no kidding. I don't want no smoke with that.
That is-
Not with Jay-Z popping back out.
That's just a
It
crazy
matters.
take, though. All right, look, Nick, we got one more list over here. Which
Yes,
was,
we
which
do.
was a celeb shot. I didn't know Nick was coming with the list. So
Let's
I
get
have
one.
Shout
no
out.
amount of time, and again, no order.
We
But
believe in you.
This might be hot takes right here, but again, no order. Let's start off strong. 56 Nights
Okay.
for sure. March Madness might be one of the best Future songs ever made, right?
Yep.
someone doesn't like it. Is it you?
Yeah, who doesn't like
It's a
it?
little overrated. in my
Oh, yeah,
opinion.
it was
Overrated
you.
for
It was
sure,
you.
but-
Boo this man.
Get him
You
the
said
fuck
the
out of
same
here.
thing.
Overrated
Give
for
him-
sure, but like
I'm not gonna boo
like
him after I just heard what I heard. So
You shut the fuck up.
You listen to Playboy Cardi over here.
He's waiting for a Future movie. to come out.
Playboy Cardi
the
over
best
here,
episode
man.
ever.
What we talking about,
All right, then we
Listen to
got.
I Love McConan.
man? Hey, soon as Pax drop,
Is that true, bro?
listen,
Yo, I was listening to I
McConan was
Is that true,
fire.
bro?
McConan was fire, bro.
Hey, that's crazy
Drink
as
More
fuck,
Water
boy.
4, Drink More Water 5.
We are not pushing.
Come
We are
on,
not
bro.
pushing. I love McConan in this
Bro.
pod,
Still
so.
thirsty.
He was lit, bro.
We are trying to build credibility
Come on,
with
bro.
the damn
Oh,
audience.
I love
Drink More Water 4 and Drink More Water 5.
We are trying to
Amazing
gain
album.
people's trust.
I love
What are you
McConan
doing?
is crazy.
Listen, bro,
What's number
we
two,
gotta be
bro?
hydrated,
What's
bro.
number two?
So can we go to number two?
We listen to
number-
Nick. It's Nick's hour.
What's number two?
Again, no.
Oh, yeah,
Shout
no
out to
order,
Cook
no
Guy.
order.
Yes.
Dirty Sprite 2,
Okay.
Beast Mode 2.
Respect.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That's why I was looking at you. When I
Thank
said
you.
That.
Yeah.
Hendrix, Monster.
Respect.
Okay.
Disrespect.
That's fair.
Disrespect on camera. He caught him on. Listen, man.
Piece of shit.
Hey,
Ain't no Billie Jean.
he's saying don't trip.
Piece of shit.
Negro, we don't trust
your
you no
list.
more.
Hey, look, man. You know
We
what?
still don't trust
I know
you.
what the problem is, bro. The problem is a lot of y'all niggas in here was dressing up like Michael Jackson, and I ain't gonna talk about y'all because we already know who was doing it. But y'all know what y'all did, bro. Get the fuck
I
out
was
of here.
wearing masquerade masks like Robert.
We know he had the jacket with the
gonna
wig
get us
on.
canceled,
We
man.
saw it. Michael Jackson experience ass nigga. Let's do it.
Oh my fucking god.
He talking to you. I was like a Pied Piper type of kid.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about. I ain't dressed. I don't know who the
didn't
fuck you
engage
think
in
you
the Mike
talking
Jackson.
to.
Hey, he really upset because you was
He thought he was
21
talking to everybody,
playing
but he
the
talking to
Michael Jackson
nobody.
Experience. You was 21 years old playing the Michael Jackson Experience on the Wii. And we saw you.
What are you talking
We
about?
saw you out here. We saw you, Bryce. We saw you.
Saw me doing what? No, we gonna address this. Saw me doing what?
Man, come on, man. Let's move on.
because-
Let's
hey,
We
talk
about to have a
No,
whole
he-
new type of podcast.
He
so
did
bad
say
he
no.
had to direct the
Were
mic
you
away
or
from
were
himself.
you not at bars when Michael Jackson was popping? I need to know. Okay.
There.
Nigga, how old do you think I am? 50?
He was there.
I don't know. You bring up
Nigga, shut the fuck
you
up.
bring up corrupt the Sugar Hill Gang every week.
No, I do not.
Sugar Hill?
My brother in Christ. Next, what we doing next?
Oh my god.
Hey, other new music.
Getting pissed
listen,
on by R. Kelly over here, then.
Other new music.
Yo, no R. Kelly hate. You can just watch that shit, Mandela. No.
All right.
Hanging out with Kevin Spacey and shit.
Other new
Might
music.
deserve a little hate.
Other new music. Listen, there was a lot that dropped other than Future, and plus, like I said, there's some things we need to bring to light. The Dream dropped his album Love or Hate 2. Sango dropped his album Rhythm and Melody. Project Pat and Juicy J teamed up for Dem Goats. Like I said, PFG dropped the album with Cole that was entirely produced by Cole. Had 3 Cole features. Fayetteville artists.
For sure. I fuck with PFG.
Oh, I had no clue who the fuck he was
He has
before
a
this.
song. I'll show.
You got a song that keep popping up on my goddamn ass.
I think
Every time my fucking ass pop up,
There's a
all I
so-
see is this nigga in a Waffle House and 6 niggas in ski masks and shit.
there's a song he had recently with.
I have
Conductor
no
or
clue who this
something,
guy is.
produced by Conductor. That's really good. I'll send it to you.
But yeah, no. For is you guys. I'm just saying what's been out. And then plus, like I said, I gotta put respect on it. I shouted out 2 weeks ago, but I didn't actually listen to it until now. The Baby Chief Do It album too. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll give the floor to my esteemed panel. What are some things new music wise that you guys want to highlight? I got notes on a lot.
I will highlight that PFG nigga. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. That shit was fire.
Even
That-
if he
that
keep
whole-
popping up on your ads.
That shit get kind of irritating.
Yeah.
But that song that popped on my ass is pretty fire.
You
Though.
said
It's
Cole-
just it always pop up like every other ad.
That
That's
is funny.
that song. But
You said Cole Fire when he shut up and produced.
that whole house, nigga, that whole house is fire, nigga.
Yeah.
that
I
nigga
gotta,
J.
I
Cole.
gotta listen to this. I didn't.
You'll
I
enjoy
wasn't-
it.
I didn't even-
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I bet it wasn't even on my radar.
I don't know how J. Cole made it happen to where he can rap like that, but he rap like that.
Hey, Cole's a good.
You know
He's a
what I'm
good
saying?
producer too.
No,
Yeah,
Cole,
that's what I'm saying.
And Cole is an actual producer where he will have you go back and rewrite some verses and stuff to make it fit
Yeah.
that production.
No,
All I know
we
is-
making a good song, not just like slopping shit together. You know?
I
Yeah.
ain't never seen him act like this before. But that was a good album, though.
Retirement
Yeah.
did him crazy once he got them AARP.
Yeah,
benefits.
dog turned it up as soon as he retired. It's crazy.
Oh, God.
he had bingo going crazy.
on,
Everybody hit the bike, hit the bicycle.
I'm about to go
No,
down
everybody
with
just
that
quit.
music.
Everybody just quit. I promise you unlock your full potential when you quit. No, I thought it was cool. Well, people are looking up other things to talk about. I'll just say my piece on that project. That project was fire. I didn't know about the Dilla sample. That's fire. Shout out to was it Mark Oliver in the chat that brought that up? Shout out to him. I thought Cole got in his bag there with the production. I thought the rapping was fire. It was almost like, bro, like I don't know what member of Wu-Tang, but it sounds like this motherfucker should be in the Wu-Tang Clan. It sounds like this motherfucker is an honorary Wu-Tang Clan member. Like he's like a combination of like Ghostface, like
I was gonna say, get a little Ghostface with a little like
Yeah.
RZA, not RZA, but maybe more
Raekwon.
Raekwon.
but it's old school rap. So like if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. But I thought it was fire. I enjoyed it. I thought Cole did a good job of not overstaying his welcome on it, just popping up here and there. It was cool, man. To me, it's a damn good project. It's a damn good project. I enjoyed it.
The Dream dropped the project.
Yeah.
Love Hate Part 2.
That was cool. It's this white guy named Coleslaw. I don't know if y'all seen him on
That's crazy.
Instagram. He's dope. Young Rotto, the YN that's 9 years old. You been seeing that?
I ain't seen that one.
Nobody been seeing Young Rotto, bro. You been seeing that shit?
But you said you were gonna send that to me. You
The Miss
didn't.
Jackson, she be capping and shit. The little,
I did see the little.
yeah, he hard, man. He
You
got some
say Rilo?
Young Rotto, man. It's a little 10-year-old.
Young Rotto,
He
yeah.
dropping some
Young
shit,
Rotto.
man.
Yeah.
Real heartbreak kid. Other than that, though, I
Motherfucker
played
work-
a,
raw wave in
real
elementary
shit.
school.
I think Jacquees had some shit that he dropped.
Please drop some shit. Yeah,
I
it was
played
fire.
that was cool.
Wait,
till,
did he?
Till
Like
Bird,
an
till I
album
got
or
to
a
the
song?
Birdman feature. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
What's the name? I'm late as hell, bro. But like you were saying, the Baby Chief Do It, bro. He got the song of the summer. Outside of
Ghetto Love Story.
Yeah, that Ghetto Love Story is the one, bro. I was late. I was late
Bro,
to the party
honestly,
on it,
that
bro.
album has so many songs that are fire.
Yeah, bro.
Like they have
Yeah,
so
I-
many
I
stand
gotta
out. Like
check.
even Laugh Now, Cry Later is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's on another
Um,
level right now. Young Huey,
No, he
Young Riley
absolutely
Freeman.
he absolutely spazzed on that shit. Like I'm like That album very much impressed me. That album, to me, is probably in my top 10 already this year. Like, it was really, really fucking good.
have to peep
Like,
that
really
100%.
fucking good.
What you talking about?
The Baby Chief Do It.
Oh yeah.
That shit was
Oh
fire.
yeah.
So,
And
so
Baby-
what you're saying is Baby Chief did it.
I was
He did
sleep
it.
on him.
He did
I was seeing him. I was seeing his interviews.
I'll be here all week.
He did a lot of interviews in the lead up to his album. I think he a star, man. He a star, man. He got the energy for it, bro. He's really
Most
good.
definitely. He
Yeah.
know how to keep himself in the light. Like that's
Yeah.
one thing about Baby Chief do because he don't have one of them songs that stick for everybody. Like that's universally, you know what I'm saying, you think of a Baby Chief Do It, this is
Yeah.
the song, but he still manages to get himself out there and get his music out there as well. So that's a generational talent. for real.
I think Ghetto Love Stories, I think that's going to do it.
Yep, it can.
I really think that's gonna do it, bro. I think that record
Ghetto
is
Lover.
fire. Or Ghetto, what's it? Sorry?
Ghetto Lover.
Ghetto Lover. Okay. Yeah, no, that shit was fire. I want to highlight the record that I'm sure you're gonna mention. You're gonna mention too. Sorry, did you want to chime in on Baby Chief Do It?
No, go for
Okay.
it.
Sango's album Rhythm and Melody was absolutely fire. Disc 2, that first half of Disc 2 is fucking crazy.
So here's what I was going to talk because I know you listened to it too because we had texted about it. This one had me kind
I'm
of
pulling up.
disappointed.
Wait, what?
This one, I didn't love the production. I love the features. I love the
No.
technicality. The production really didn't do it for me in this one. And again, that was only one listen because I had to try to fit everything between my work days. So again, maybe over this weekend it's going to hit different because I may have just listened at the wrong time. But when it finally hit to Disc 2, Disc 2 was hitting in a whole different.
Disc 2 was
Disc
crazy.
2 was hitting a whole
he
different
starts with
atmosphere.
He starts with Babyface Ray and GT. And then the next
to
track
me-
he's got Gold Link. The next track after that, Seattle. I don't know who Jamin is. But that shit was fire.
Also,
That
the
shit was
Gold Link
unbelievable.
feature to me was kind of weak.
Was
It was, but it was a good song
I also
overall.
I
But
haven't
then
heard the
he
name
had the song
Sango
with
in a while.
Smino, bro.
Smino,
Oh, yeah, you did say
Smino
that.
came in produced, or came in not
Bro.
produced, but came in like produced
This shit
some
was smooth.
To me,
bro.
though, the problem was just the production. Like I thought that the rapping was great on the first disc, but even Big Sean, like,
he had
but the,
Xavier.
but
Bro,
the
he
production
snapped.
to me was just
I
kind
thought
of
it was Xavier.
lackluster. His production level hit in the second CD to me, and I think that
No,
second
it did. It was definitely better in the second disc than the first disc. But like the first disc even had some ones too. They had a record with Sean. They had a
They
record
had
with
the-
Vic Mensa that were cool.
Yeah, the Vic Mensa, the Sean ones were cool, but like when I'm trying to just
The versatility of this project, like I
Yes.
encourage everybody that's a rap fan to listen to it because look, I'm gonna just read out the features.
Yeah.
and it'll cover everybody in this room. You got Vic Mensa on here. You got Big Sean on here. You got Boldy James. You got Babyface Ray, GT. You got Gold Link. You got Smino.
He's got a song with Rob Banks and Sir Michael Rocks.
Bro, I'm telling you,
That's
the
craziest
versatility.
2013 SoundCloud
The
poll.
Yeah.
of all
The
time.
versatility on this
10%.
project, bro, like that's why to
Sango,
me
who-
it's special. Like I
Yes,
really enjoy it.
And that's why I was so excited because again, Sango from that old Soul Election like collective type deal. I thought I thought the second half made me because at first I was like, but it was mainly his production. I thought the rapping was good, and again, it may come back around the second time. That second disc though was awesome.
Saying this was fire. Yeah.
Lance Skywalker.
I didn't hear that. I didn't know he was still alive.
Lance Skywalker dropped a project, had some hits, had some serious misses, but overall, I mean, it's Lance Skywalker, so you know it's going to be experimental.
Even though it's just Sir's alter ego, but
So is it Sir? We thought for the longest it was J Rock, but yeah, I guess it's Sir's alter ego.
someone's alter ego.
Some other.
It's not a real person at the end of the day.
You had some R&B stuff that came out. You had Kalia, who did the alternative R&B. She popped.
Yeah.
She had a song with
Oh,
Pink
there was
Panthers.
a UK R&B album that I listened to this week too.
Was it Kalia?
Hello.
No, hello.
You
Hey,
could.
Nate.
It was
What's all this
KWN.
Oh, okay.
That album I've been seeing trending.
Oh, you gotta catch up to that one, man. I'm shocked.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that song dropped, and I
hard,
gave it a
man.
spin. It was cool.
I seen
And
her in
we
concert.
brought her up before, but I know we talked mainly because we were talking about Jay-Z, but Beyonce dropped old unreleased track, which I thought, Pharrell production, I thought was good.
Shout out
His
Beyonce.
Hove ain't his first night tonight.
Yeah.
It is
Shit
Hova's
like that
first
right
night
now. I
tonight.
was seeing some shit about that.
They
So,
cracking
We're
on
gonna
that
talk
bitch.
about journalism one day.
Another one. Be different out of Atlanta. He just dropped a song. Everything I done, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to say Atlanta. I could have guessed that.
Be different. I mean, nah. People,
Masego.
I
I know,
know,
I'm
put on where
talking
you
shit.
from.
Masego dropped
I-
a new song that was dope.
I don't have any specific music to shout out, but I did go to the Rocky show this week.
Oh
and,
yeah.
What's that?
And bro,
Meant to start the show with that,
he
but
had-
Anne Hathaway
Report.
distracted
he
me.
had that. I was impressed because he didn't have
Swear
no
to God.
openers, which like even I was like, that's ballsy to do an arena with no openers, nothing, just him. He had that bitch going crazy. Like it was actually a fucking great show. I was super impressed.
Did he have an actual helicopter?
Yeah, he was up on the fucking helicopter performance,
Oh,
like
that's
on the
crazy.
top of the arena. I mean, it wasn't
I
flying
just
around.
bullshitted. I can't believe that worked.
But,
Well,
You said Rocky?
yeah, Rocky.
Yeah.
Well, because
I didn't get that close, but
okay, but Rocky makes sense to me
You
though
say,
because
man, boo
I
this
think when
guy.
we talked about and we reviewed the album, we said this is probably going to play better live than it is in your headphones.
and it did, and he did a bunch of old shit too, like songs that I really, really wanted to see too, like from Long Live A$AP.
Like deep
and shit.
cuts, like deep cuts.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he did LVL, which is like my favorite Rocky song, and Clan's Casino production, like whatever. And he didn't perform that on the tour when he first made the album. He didn't start performing that until like very recently because he realized how much people love that song. So it was just really cool. I mean,
it's dope that he can be adaptive like that.
And he he came out, he comes out in the show, out the fucking tunnel into the crowd. Like, no one knew where he was coming from. So, like, and I will say, when Helicopter came on, everybody's swinging white tees. Like, he did actually, there was, like, a cultural phenomenon with that in a sense. Like, everybody brought white tees to swing for that song. It was kind of crazy. So,
Yeah.
it was cool. I was more impressed, as a Rocky fan, I was more impressed than I expected to be, even, like, you know what I mean?
I always thought that he would have a great concert. It just the album would like come and go, but I felt like for the Rocky fans who are willing to pay the money to go see it,
Yeah.
the experience
Plus,
was going
he's
to be
been
great.
gone a minute, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was packed in that bitch. I was honestly surprised, just being the only. He brought out 12E for ASAP Forever, but that was it. He brought 12E out for like one song, and that's other than that, it was just him. Like that's a ballsy move for for most people.
Yeah,
is.
it
You know
is.
what I mean? So and it was packed in that bitch. I don't know if it was sold out, but it was a packed crowd
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
That's what's up.
And where was it at? Was it LCA?
LCA.
LCA. Hey, shout out to Rocky. Before we get out of here, let's talk about this because I thought this was an interesting comment, and I think this will be an interesting debate. Double XL's freshman list. So, Rich Amiri of the 2024 class, so a couple years ago, had a quote that went viral. And this is a quote, and I have it verbatim. Shout out Karuko, I think is that page that reports a lot. Forgive me if I'm forgive me if I'm mispronouncing. But I went and I did and I found what I believe is the full quote. And so it's quote, I'm not saying that the freestyle should just end forever, but Double XL is supposed to introduce new artists. The format gotta evolve with the generation it's covering. The current format is not a showcase, it's a trap. The freestyle worked for a decade ago because that was a better representation of what people valued in rap artists at that time. But now a lot of artists break through because of melodies, production choices, personalities, hooks, visuals, etc. So that's the full quote. The quote that got tweeted is that the current format is not a showcase, it's a trap. I thought it was a good thing to evaluate because, look, we've talked about the Double XL freshman list, and we've had our problems with how they've chosen people and all of that. We've talked about that for years, even before this pod. Even when I had my solo pod, I was talking about that. But how do you guys feel about the format in the freestyle, in the cypher? Do you guys agree with him and feel that it is something that you need to evolve? Because just saying it's a trap, that's very like triggering.
Yeah, and
But
like,
when you look at the full quote, I think there's a lot of merit to it, and it just depends on what side of the fence you lean on. So where are you guys at with that?
Anyone want to start? Or?
I'll just throw it. I agree that the format needs some reworking in general, I mean, it doesn't seem like they're necessarily casting people that the public actually they're like kind of choosing people to boost or whatever. But at the same time, in what way is it a trap?
That's what I was thinking.
That's
Well,
how I don't really get what's a trap, because it's still just more publicity. It's not like you're signing a deal with them.
Yeah.
Right.
I can honestly, you know, and y'all talk about me all the time, being the unk and everything, but honestly, when I read that, I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I 100% see that, because you talk about the way you gained notoriety in the 90s in hip hop was you were like on the block freestyling over anybody else. That's not what the game is right now. And there are still people who have that ability, and for them that's great, and that's, you know, some of us still want to see that, but that's not what 100% what the game is right now, and that's not what's necessarily popular. I do think you got someone like Young Thug, where sometimes his lyrics may be hot and cold, but he knows how to use his voice as an instrument in a way that other people have never used it before. The format of like a scratch freestyle he can do it because he's versatile, but that's not necessarily where he's going to show his strongest point. I do think it's a trap, because basically you're trying to monopolize
Force
and
them into
create
this box.
try to
Okay.
create a monolith of like, this is what hip hop is, because people who are my age older are saying, yo, this is what's true hip hop. That's not the case anymore. I can even though I may not listen to all the young cats, I can still respect them for changing and evolving the game. And I brought this up multiple times. Hip hop is a young genre, as one of the top genres. Yeah. It hasn't been around that long. Rock's had time to evolve and let all these different factions come in, and blues and R&B and pop. Hip hop, we're still trying to hold back to this 90s, 80s kind of like mentality from the old heads. People older than me, my age even. I was in high school in the crunk era. Lyrics didn't mean shit, but the music made you dance and you had fun. Now, some of the top artists who were selling at that time, who were popping, could not lyrically out-battle anybody, but they could still make a hit and make a great song that we still could rock to. You got the Uzi crowd, you got like the SoundCloud crowd, you got like all these newer people coming up. I don't think you need to make it where it's like, yo freestyle has to fit this model. I do think it's kind of a trap, because I think you're trying to fit that monolith in that box around how the genre has evolved, and I would like the freshman freestyle to tailor better to what the music of that artist is, rather than try to make them fit into something that it's not.
I feel you, but on the same token, I feel like, how many concessions are we gonna make for people not being able to rap? Like, I feel like if you gonna be on the showcase of the next generation of rappers, this is not I understand what he's saying. Like, I understand, like, maybe they should get a different producer that, you know, is tailored to, because they don't all just go on one thing. It's usually one group with this producer, another group with this producer. I think
they have their individuals too.
Yeah.
And then it's
he's like, this shit is whack. This isn't what I
And
do.
look at Anderson .Paak. Why would you have Anderson .Paak on
Why
that
was
video?
he on the fucking XXL list in the first place?
But I'm saying, I think they should do a better job. To his point, I think they should do a better job of picking the producers that are more tailored to the artist, and not try to put you on a foreign beat or a foreign something that's completely different than what you do. But I don't think we should make it okay for artists to. Okay, if you want to accept this showcase, you need to be able to give something. Like, and here we rap, so. Or we do music, so you got to be able to show and prove to all of these millions of people, yo, I deserve to be
And
here.
I think that you trying to talk about the same thing because I think it's evolved. Because I look back at who would have been on the freshman, like when we talk about the beginning of rap, who would have been the freshman XL cover, who would have been in the fucking Sugar Hill Gang. You think a hip hop, hippity hip hop would have worked on these type of beats either? That shit wouldn't work.
I think. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
I think it's a trap. Given like over the years, you've seen like the freshman class and like it was like I didn't go back to like whatever class I had. I think it was Joe Budden, Lloyd Banks, whatever class that was. Them niggas can rap. Like they was like they can freestyle and shit. You fast forward to now, you got certain rappers who like you got the Uzi and all of them. Like they can rap, but they not freestyling like no crazy ass 30-second video or no shit like that. So
They
it's
aren't
like
gonna come off the dome with
And even-
a three-part metaphor.
And even if you get a different beat or different producer, like some rappers just cannot freestyle. It's just not in their blood. They can make a
right.
hit, but they just can't freestyle, and that's okay. But it's like to knock them down because like you one of the best freshmen or new niggas out, but you can't freestyle, so you shouldn't. Most of your songs may not even be freestyles. Some of them might, but it's like you can't punish a person for not being able to freestyle.
And also the argument being is like you could just walk in with a written if you need to. You know
That's
what I mean?
exactly what
That's
I
what
was
most
saying.
they doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of them have been written for the
Even
past
back
10
on
years.
all
Yeah.
the Sway freestyles was written.
Absolutely.
exactly
Hell
right.
yeah.
But Denzel Curry came in with a written.
Yeah.
So
of
it's
course,
like,
and you can tell, and that's also that I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I do think it's weird though, because like, all right, like if you compare it to like say rock and roll, the way that it evolved, I guess the equivalent would be like, oh, okay, so if you don't win Battle of the Bands or something like that,
Yeah.
then you can't all of a sudden now you're,
Oh, you don't have an electric guitar in your band, then you don't count.
or whatever. There is, because I see your point. Like I do see your point. It's like how many excuses can we make for people not being able to rap? And I completely do agree with that. But at the same time, what it's about at the end of the day is the music. And rap is the only genre where we hold people accountable. You can't just make a good song. You have to be charismatic. You have to be able to freestyle. You have to be able to do all of these extra
You gotta
things.
write your
Well,
own
that's what he
shit,
talks
which
about,
no
yeah.
other genre.
That was his
with
point.
No
yeah.
other genre has to write their own shit like hip hop does.
Requires
That's
in
true.
the same way. So I think it's kind of a double-edged sword. I feel like at that point of like, because how many times can we make excuses for people not being able to rap? But also, if it's about the music, if you can make a good song, you can make a good song, and that is the
Yeah.
bottom line.
And we're talking about, this is not like the underground magazine of the year. This is XXL, which is one of the few hip hop magazines that are left.
Left, yeah.
And they're trying to hit the wide swath of all hip hop. That's like saying, yo, I'm gonna cover all pop music, meaning like Charlie XCX right next to Sabrina Carpenter, right next to Madonna. Like I want to capture all of
Right.
it. So you like if you want to be like, yo, the lyricists of the year are the top 20, like the top 10 freshman lyricists, then yeah,
That'd
I
be
want to
different.
see you. I put you on any beat, let you freestyle, let me see you go. A lot of these people out here right now are crafting songs and vibes, not just like, yo, I'm gonna make sure that you hear my triple and quadruple entendre.
Right.
So, I think I disagree with almost the whole field. It's not a trap. It's an opportunity.
That's what I'm saying.
It's an opportunity for these artists to showcase because look, you have your core following got you to this point that a different platform is noticing you. And this is a different platform that is going to have a different level of audience. So this is an opportunity. And look, we talk about it and look, maybe we can sit down with this, think about this, and talk about this next week. But if you talk about memorable XXL freshman ciphers, what is one of the first in our generation that comes to mind? It's Designer, Timmy Turner.
It's 2016. Yeah, that year in general.
That
I
freestyle.
mean, there was good ones in the couple of years before that still, but like
No.
that
I'm
that
just saying.
one
I'm just saying
stands.
that's one that stands alone, right?
Yeah.
And that's one that is not a rapidy rap hip hop type motherfucker. That is somebody that literally took the acapella, which I hate acapellas because even though I am a rap fan, I just feel like acapella sets you up to sound corny every time. It's my only issue. It's my only issue with battle rap is I love bars, but like just something about acapella just drives me crazy. But when you look at this situation, that's acapella. Designer snapped his fingers, did a melody. He found a way to take that process that is built for other type of artists and flip it to his own benefit. And so I look at the situation, and that was a huge success. Everybody was for months. Everybody was talking about, I need Timmy Turner as a real song. I need this. I need that. Yeah. When he let the song out, it ended up disappointing. But the fact that he was the viral sensation of that freshman class because of that moment. So for me, it shows me that this is an opportunity. And look, I understand. I fully understand, and I get that. Like, look, to me, if you want to change anything, change the cipher. Change the cipher to be a song. Yeah, that's where you can allow people that aren't necessarily
that's what I was gonna
that
say,
are
because
a hook person, that are a rap person. Okay, cool. I'm a hook person. August Alsina did that when he was a freshman.
But what did Designer
he did a hook.
Cipher?
Well, Timmy Turner was a hook too. That's all that was.
But that's what I'm
all it
saying.
was.
But that's a freestyle. So
Right.
he was specifically saying that the freestyle is the trap.
But just also keep in mind that was 10 years ago.
I feel like
The
now,
landscape has changed since
Right,
then.
but what Designer did was totally different than everybody else, and he literally took a melody, which is what a lot of the artists, including Rich Amiri, was highlighting, is that, hey, look, now we're kind of into the melody, we're kind of into the hooks, we're kind of into this and that. Designer showcased that.
Right.
Yeah.
It worked. It got
It showed that it can happen,
it got
that-
attention. So it's up to the artist. So to me, it's an opportunity. It's look. I understand that Double XL brings a lot of people's attention that don't know you, and a lot of them.
Not as
look,
much as
let's
they
be
used to.
real. No, yeah, not as real as or not as much as you used to. That's fine. But what I'm saying is like, who really follows Double XL? It's hip hop heads, right? So they want a fire verse, this or that. Say you're not that artist. Say you're not that artist. You've already built your core following off of your music and sound. That's how you got on Double XL. That's how you got this opportunity. Now, if I come through and I deliver a solid freestyle, I want that crowd too. I won that crowd too. I already have my crowd here. It's an opportunity. It's not a trap.
And rock, paper,
Spider-
scissors. No,
I'll go after you.
I'll go just very quick. Also, yeah, I mean, that's why I think this is kind of all open ended in the fact
for sure
in the fact of how you look at it, because also. Yeah. Also, a shitty. We've seen a lot of people who had shitty Double XL freestyles. It doesn't make or break you
Exactly.
in the end of.
It's an opportunity.
Because again, we look at Timmy Turner. What happened to Designer after that?
Right.
He blew the fuck up.
Yeah, and then
Well, he already was.
and then-
he
Yeah,
was
for like
already
6
blowing.
months.
Yeah, and then nosedived,
And then nosedived
Stop.
and
You
fell.
say everything is shut up.
Because my point was going to be this. Oh, sorry.
Kodak phoned his shit in. Who just dropped an album this year that's actually fucking very good? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
It's to me, it's reminiscent of when you bring the prospect up from the minors to the majors too early, and they aren't ready for the bright lights. These are freshmen.
I feel like
I don't like
the
that.
thing is, I don't like that either, because half of these niggas don't be freshmen for real. Like they
Yeah.
already be
they
out for
already
real.
have a couple years.
Yeah,
They're already seasoned.
But then it's like also.
Now, I don't know anybody really on this list.
I know a
but,
few of them niggas, but not as much. And this,
Yeah.
But it's like
I did my
I don't
research.
think it's an opportunity as much, because Double XL is not that big anymore for to me. Like it's not like how it used to be back when Designer and G Herbo.
No, I don't
Charles
disagree
Humphrey
with
Hamilton.
that.
But then it's like I don't see, like, you didn't get to Double XL freestyling. You got there because you was making
You doing what
Yes.
you doing.
So when you get to do the freestyle, it's like, okay, like, that's not me, and that's like cool. I don't think it should really matter if you can do it or not, but it's like you didn't
Then
get to.
don't bring your bitch ass up there. If your ass
Yeah,
can't
that's-
go up
that's-
there.
No,
and
also,
rap.
That's
but also,
If your
fair,
ass
though.
can't go up
Also,
there
at
and
the end
rap,
of the day,
all you
if you
know
guys-
for the past
Fair point,
fucking
too.
10 years
If
that
you
motherfuckers
guys-
go up there and rap, don't go up there. and rap.
if
shouldn't
you guys
matter,
can
bro.
name me, if you guys can name me one person that had a terrible Double XL freestyle, and because of that, specifically because of that, their whole career was over, I'll shut up.
Charles
There's
Hamilton.
not. There's not.
I don't even know who that
You
is.
just named the nigga who didn't have.
He didn't have
nothing to
shit.
begin with.
Yeah.
No, in the blog era, and again, I know this is a little bit before y'all time, in the blog era, Charles Hamilton was actually blowing up.
Wasn't that Lewis?
was
Hamilton?
blowing up.
He was
Alexander
bubbling,
Hamilton.
but there was
You
several
when you say
missteps. That it
Charles
wasn't just a
Hamilton-
freestyle.
But
And-
it
and
was the
everybody-
beginning of the end.
Bro, when you say Charles Hamilton, everybody in the room looks like a fucking question mark. I think we should move past that.
Well, because he
No,
was
no,
actually
no.
bubbling up,
I understand what he's
and
saying.
that was the beginning of the end.
I mean,
beginning
but-
of the end, but it wasn't the end. That's
Well,
what I'm
no,
saying.
It's like
But the thing
designers.
is-
He already had Panda. That was what was blowing up.
Yeah.
Then he dropped Timmy Turner. Everyone wanted that. But again, it was like
And what
that
was-
was his
what was
one of his
Charles
feet.
Hamilton?
But nobody's sitting back. Neither one of them are sitting back and they're saying, damn, I shouldn't have done that double XL freshman freestyle because
I
that's
think
what
sh-
fucked me.
I think Charles Hamilton probably
But
is.
yeah,
I
but
think
I-
Charles
It
Hamilton's
brought
an idiot.
because at that time, and again, it's a different time.
Don't worry about it.
It brought a lot of attention to him and put a lot more pressure on him than when he was bubbling under with his mixtapes. This is the blog era. That's when Drake was on and Big Sean.
Shining too.
No, but to
And it
agree-
put so much expectations on him. I think it fucked him up.
Bro, I don't
mean,
think
but I feel like,
anything
but
kills
to agree
him.
with Chris and Birdie, I feel like it's if you are gonna accept because they're
role.
not everybody up there accepted this fucking role.
Yeah,
we
you
didn't
can
just
say no.
Yeah, you didn't say no to being in the magazine and doing your article and doing all of this. So if you know you can't rap, this is an opportunity to show and prove to millions of people this is what you do.
And I
And
know
again,
so it's
just
like-
come with a written.
You know what I'm saying? Just come with
Yeah.
a whatever you do. Say I want to do this because it's your world, bro. You don't have to do nothing. Nobody.
Yeah.
No,
if
you don't-
if
you don't-
anything,
You feel
if I'm a freshman double XL artist and I am not the backpack rapper, like Chris Patrick was made for double XL. Like that guy this year, he should have been a double XL freshman because like he's the one that the rap backpack fans will be excited about. Like he's that he was built for this platform. But you look at these other artists, I think what would behoove them is not changing the freestyle. The freestyle should be your opportunity to whether it's melody, whether it's rap, showcase something. Because again, the bar for outside perspectives is so low on these people that they're clicking on that you can very easily pass that. And guess what? You're never gonna, no matter what your double XL freshman freestyle is, you're never gonna make all your core audience turn your back on you and say like, this isn't him. I'm done.
We've seen
Like,
people have dog shit freestyles.
exactly,
that
and be totally fine. And that's my point.
His freaky
So,
ass freestyle.
That was
yeah,
wild.
yeah.
That was wild.
But
That was wild.
Horny ass freestyle.
That's like
but
the whole reason Bernie hates Ty Dolla Sign is that fucking freestyle. Dog.
but you look at again, it's the opportunity that it presents. I think if you want to change anything about double XL freshmen, and people have already been doing this and experimenting with this, is the cipher. Instead, make that a song. Make
And
that
I
a song.
honestly think that maybe the compromise would be kill the freestyle, kill the cipher, let you put out an original piece of music.
No, because why am I gonna give double XL my fire shit? Fuck
No,
that.
it doesn't have to be. That's just like give something. You can give a little piece of something.
You take all right. The ciphers usually split up among like what
Four people.
four to five people.
And a lot of times,
They could have a full produced music video, that song, a song that they put together. These people. I'm just saying. Look, at the end of the day, the cipher shit it will always be around, and it is important, and I agree with that.
I think the
But
cipher is
I-
actually more of
I
a
do
trap
think
than the
that-
freestyle.
First of all, I think Double XL and the people they pick, they need to kind of readdress.
Well, because you have to remember though, what is this about? It's about sales. So they're trying to pick people with enough buzz that they have a following, not necessarily like complete nobodies. They aren't going out like A&R and listening to like hip hop clubs and shit like that. They are not doing that shit. They're getting someone who's getting enough where someone may know one or two names and be like, oh, let me be interested.
I mean, and I don't know, but maybe we're all unk in this room. I don't know, but I don't know most of the names on this list this year.
Yeah, no, I had to get familiar with it.
Shout out
but
to Babyface E for getting
yeah,
on that.
shout out
bitch,
to
bro.
Babyface
That's
E
like
for
they're-
getting on it.
I may
That
not
was
know
dope.
all their music, but I know there's names I've seen.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
There's
that's,
no one.
that's what
There's
I'm
no
saying.
one.
Shout out Chris
There's
Patrick.
never been someone on a double XL list
Platte.
that coming in is just like, oh, yo, we're picking you up from obscurity. You only have like 100 listeners, and now here's your chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It's a
mean,
publication. It's a magazine that's in a dying field. They're going to try to pick something that's going to get some attention.
But also, are they specifically trying to gravitate towards? I mean, obviously, hip hop is a
It's
young man's
A&Rs.
game.
It's
young-
music
a-
label A&Rs who push it.
But
They-
yeah, because look, Double XL is a prehistoric platform at this point. So are they kind of similar? It's like fucking when my dad wanted a pair of Nikes for the first time in his life. It's like, are they trying to? Are they in their midlife
No,
crisis?
they're
trying
just
to
they're just
stay,
they're
Yeah.
past their midlife crisis. They're dying.
They're dying.
Damn.
But this poses another question, though.
They're 100%
I was
dying.
talking to Chris about this on the way here. Sunny Digital, y'all are familiar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring that up
Yeah,
too.
so he quote tweeted the freestyle, and he said, I'm not even trying to be funny, but at first I thought this was some kind of parody skit. I don't know, it might be time for Double XL to retire the freshman thing. But to retire the freshman thing, that poses another question.
No.
What do y'all think?
I don't think you were. Look, I think it has its value because it honestly it brought people to my radar. Now, look, granted, some of these people were people that I heard, and then I didn't know who they were, and then I like went and did my due diligence. Oh, I know that song. Like I know that person.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no. I think it does serve a purpose. I think that if you want to change the format, sure, to adapt to the times. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. But I'm also looking at it as it ain't no damn trap. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity
Yeah,
because
being
because
a trap
because
in general
people
is harsh,
people
yeah.
who tap in with Double XL are not the same people that are listening to the artists that are nominated.
I think
No,
there's a
I
better
know.
way to
And,
do it.
and another thing, when these artists go in to talk to labels, you gotta
That's
you
on
gotta
the
rap
resume
for them.
now. And
Yeah.
You gotta rap for these people. Like when you don't just walk into the meeting and they sit down and they say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna sign you." No, they want to see you. They want to see what you look like when you're in front of people. Can you actually do this thing? Because you gotta go on tours. You gotta
Right.
do.
Yeah,
So don't.
But a lot of
I mean,
times
don't
with that,
try
they
to
play in their
sell
back.
me.
To be fair, a lot of times they're playing their backing
Yeah,
tracks. They got a
yeah,
lot of
and-
instruments.
and
They're
that's-
playing their
yeah,
shit.
They're not
I mean,
walking
that's
into
cool.
the meeting and freestyle.
That's cool, but a lot
Yeah,
of
they're
it-
just walking in saying like, okay, here's a beat, drop a freestyle.
They're doing
Right, but I'm saying, but it's another part of the freestyle and the cipher is what do you look like in front of people when you sing this song? People want to know that because
Yeah.
people are going to buy tickets
But-
and
Right.
all of this stuff. How are
but
we going to invest
that
in
gets
it?
accomplished because if you look at any other genre, they get in the closest case scenario to this is like they'll be asked to perform one of their songs maybe, but they're not necessarily walking in and freestyling. But I get what you mean. Like yeah, and what this does though is this puts another thing on their resume. It puts another notch in their belt. It's like, look, we all are in the job market and shit. Experience is everything. So when you have that extra thing,
Yeah.
that just adds more. And that gives
Cachet.
you more
Double
stake.
Yep.
and Double XL, to kind of go back to your point, is one of the few old media hip hop things left.
Old media in general.
Well, because I
Not
mean,
even just in
I look
hip-hop.
at something like when you talk about the blog era, Two Dope Boys, all these things gone. Hip Hop DX
Yeah, Hip Hop
officially
DX is-
just shut down their website. What was it? 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks
Yeah.
ago?
There was a
and
blog
moved
side to DatPiv. There's fucking all types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like right now, for me, who's someone who grew up going to blogs and having all my blog lists and trying to see new music through that, that's gone. That's completely
No,
gone.
for sure.
Double XL is hanging on mainly because they're owned by a bigger corporation that can
Here.
still put in sponsors to them to make them relevant. Vibe magazine has gone completely online. You cannot buy a physical copy anymore.
Yeah.
So
Do they still sell physicals for Double XL?
still somewhat, I think, but I think they're about to close it out in
You probably got to
2027.
order it online. You're not seeing
Yeah.
it at CVS or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you
it's
ain't
this
seeing
is
it
all
like
becoming a thing where I think that what's going to end up happening is we're going to see a Spotify or an Apple kind of drop their own thing, which again is going to
Yeah.
be very industry polluted because that's how
Right,
those
that's the game.
That's the DSPs work. But I think right now we're kind of seeing the hospice point of that old media.
Yeah. Only time I'm reading a magazine at this point is like on the plane.
Yeah, and let's be honest.
I'm not even
outside of
watching Netflix on my phone usually. Like,
outside of this
I'm not
freshman
reading
list,
no fucking
who else has ever checked XXL for any other thing throughout the year outside this freshman list?
I mean, sometimes I've caught headlines.
I follow
but,
them
yeah.
on Twitter.
I
bro.
don't.
And I see.
don't.
I
Yeah,
see
so
them
sometimes
How
I
many
see
times
it.
you follow on Twitter that you see news that you already seen? Like,
No, I mean usually they're like.
It depends.
Like, it
It's
depends.
all algorithm based.
Sometimes like they'll do like interviews and shit.
Yeah.
They have their own type of content. Like,
But again, that's not even XXL the platform. That's XXL's Twitter account.
You're right.
Also, that's pushing that. So
No, I think. Look, I want them to survive because I do think that they hold a place in hip hop. I think they are a good barometer, especially as someone who continues to try to keep up with everything, but is also aging. I think that there's real value in what XXL brings to the table. But that being said, I don't think that they necessarily, if they want to change the format, anything about it, I would change the cipher to a song. I would let the freestyles be the freestyle because that is acapella. That is total creativity. You can do what the fuck you want with it.
yeah.
Like, hell, do you know how viral it'd be if somebody showed up to the freestyle and was like, and did 2 or 3 bars and was like, man, fuck this, and just walked off and that was it? It was a 10-second clip.
Yeah, use it to your advantage.
That shit would
however
go
you can.
stupid viral.
Dress goofy. Do something.
Yeah,
do
like,
something to make yourself
bro,
stand
for
out.
real.
At that
Like,
point,
there's like,
then
again,
we're
that's
losing the
that's
thread.
marketing.
But
That's
it's a-
marketing.
it
Yeah,
is a
but like,
platform, it's a platform nonetheless.
but it's a platform. It's a platform nonetheless, and it's
Being
not
picked is a
one that-
platform.
it's not one that makes or breaks your career. I think it puts you in a new light.
I think being picked is not the trap. I think being forced to perform in that situation, because again, in your situation, then they're saying fuck the freestyle and walking off. That's not honoring the freestyler either. They're just because they're picked and they have that viral moment. The
Yeah.
freestyle is not the trap is not being picked. The
Yeah,
trap
but you know what?
is
If you got
fucking up the
if you
freestyles.
got fire music to back it up, yeah, you're talked about for a whole day, and yeah, you got some 40-year-old motherfuckers that kick your back in, but you got a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds. Who the fuck is this person? Click.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit is fire.
Yeah.
Because the same person that say it's a trap, it's
Because
another
they don't give a
motherfucker-
fuck about the
It's
tradition.
another motherfucker that blew me the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And like I said,
I'm not saying
in
openly
the-
disrespect.
In the worst
Not what I'm
case
saying.
scenario, just come with a written.
Yeah.
I
You
just
know.
don't like the trap shit because like the thing about the trap is you don't see it coming. You didn't see the XXL for over 10 years. Like,
Yeah, at this point, you know what it is.
exactly
Yeah.
what you're going there for.
Yeah,
There's
I think
no
that-
reason
Great
to complain if you can't rap.
Well,
don't come up there.
Well, then, yeah, don't take. But it's the free publicity, which is why they're doing it. I think the whole, like the cipher, all of
Yeah.
it.
That
Step
free
in there.
publicity comes with something.
Yeah,
It's
you
not free
feel me?
publicity. It comes with
You
the
come
freestyle.
in here
You
half
want this
stepping. Don't do
publicity, nigga, come up here and rap.
It's fair.
Simple.
It's fair.
I think
It's
if,
a-
like,
it's
but
a-
like Chris said, I think if you would just name the list even before the freestyle and everything dropped, when the list name was dropped, Chris, people like all of us here, we're gonna go see who we know and do the research on the rest automatically just because you're on that list. Period. No matter if they said, "Hey, we ain't doing a freestyle this year, we ain't doing a cipher this year, we're gonna list our top 10 freshmen," we all gonna figure out who they are.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't do that. I look at the damn freestyle. I need to hear you rap. I need to hear something from. I need to hear your voice.
And-
on
Man,
this
I don't
double
really
XL.
check
also,
freestyles like
hear-
that. If
Whichever
you want to
way-
make it
I
a
gotta hear
playlist, like if you want to make it a playlist, like, hey,
Yeah.
here's our nominees, and give everybody 2-3 songs, I'm cool with that.
Some of them
And-
niggas
and
I'm not
either way
looking
you
for
appro-
freestyles from. Like 5-year-old foreign, I want my. Oh, let me hear what this nigga about to say.
Oh, he
That's 'cause
can't,
you already
he can't
know
read
him, though.
either.
If you
so.
ain't know him, it's like I feel like 5-year-old.
But look, whether you approach it from that, whether you approach it from I see the list and I research it
Facts.
more, I'm trying to get them freestyles. Either way that you look at it, it's getting them exposure one way or another. It is introducing people, but the platform is kind of look. They don't even do radio freestyles no more. Besides, like, I mean, On the Radar is like the new
Funk Flex,
version
Funk Flex
of
does
that,
it, for
and
sure.
maybe you still got Funk Flex. Maybe
LA
maybe
Leakers.
Sway still does a freestyle and
But
whatever.
again, but when you come into those, these are already established artists. They already have songs
Right.
in their head.
I'm just saying how the landscape has changed over this amount of time. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
it's
That's why the Funk Master best funk flex freestyles are when they have actors come in and some, and he's like, okay, what you got?
yeah, I know. And sometimes the actors be barring up. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I need you to reach your hand in the nearest cash register to you right now. I know.
And then you got that one dude
Didn't
from
Shia
Philly,
LaBeouf
Shout-
just do a
Shout
freestyle?
out
Yeah,
Timothy
you like-
All
Chalamet.
right,
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, all right.
Tyler
all right.
James Williams.
Listen, man,
Wrap
it's
it
been a
up.
great week. It's
Even,
been a great-
even Stevens wrap
Yeah.
Even Steven ass raps.
it up.
Almost ass
Listen,
raps.
hey, no, man, I'm excited for next week. Nick, if you're there, are we doing the game next week?
Let's do the
Is
game.
that what we're doing?
Let's do
All
the
right.
game.
We have an
Our
undisclosed
clip
game.
god has an undisclosed game that we're gonna be playing next week. I'm excited for it. I don't even know. This is my shit, and I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
I do
but-
know what it is. It'll be fun.
But it'll be fun nonetheless. Until then, let us know what you think about the future album, all other new music, the XXL freshman cipher list. What do you think? Is it a trap? Do you even give a fuck about freestyles anymore? But until then, next week I will see you guys. I'm Chris Platte, aka Platte Paz, with Bryce flying in from somewhere nice. B Mike Birdie, Prime Time, Mr. CEO, Mr. Jay Leno, Zeus, and on the ones and twos, Big AP with special guest Nick the Clip God in the
And we
building.
got the Clip
Shout
God.
out.
First time he ever been on, he flew across the country just for this.
And still beat some of you guys. So make sure. Hey, man, listen. If the motherfucker on West Coast time can beat you guys,
CPT
lock
is
in.
real.
Lock in.
California people time.
I didn't want to say it, but it's true. I was thinking it.
I didn't want to say it either. I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Have a good, fun, safe weekend.